of us have been on the receiving end of that comment? My goodness. I know I have.
I have.
And I think it's year 13 or 14. Zero Christmas spirit over here.
No kidding.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, there's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
Not sure what you're wearing. I don't know if it goes together.
Well,
It looks like an actual leopard skin.
Thing.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Hey, man, there's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. And don't forget, if you're still using toilet paper, shame on you. Dump your toilet paper roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
What do we have to do to get you in the Christmas spirit?
Buy me lots of gifts, and we'll see if that brings me around.
But it's not about the material things, Uncle Chick.
Yeah, it sure is. And as you might notice, you're not hearing Tom's voice because he got up immediately as the intro started playing and went to the bathroom. So
Making all kinds of noises on the way.
Noises.
I'm not
Man.
sure. I don't know if he's.
Thank you. That's exactly.
I don't know if he's throwing up or what.
Was he belching or mumbling?
Doing a clearing his throat.
I think it was kind of a melch or a bumble. It was
Mumbles bounds.
It's a belch and a mumble at the same time, I think.
I
That was
see.
something, wasn't it?
Well, you've talked to him this morning. I have
really-
not. Was he not feeling well?
He was late.
He seemed okay. I don't know.
All right.
This is unprecedented even for him to be this late to the first break. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
He's never done this.
No.
I just saw it.
Maybe he went home.
What if he just went, you know what,
That'd be something.
to hell with these people?
You know what?
There he is.
He wouldn't look now. Of course, it's not him being late. It's us. The entire clock's off. Is what he's going to.
That's all right. Hey, if anybody deserves to come in 5 minutes late, it might be Tom Griswold.
No kidding. Hardest working man in show business.
Uh-oh, does your butt hurt?
Oh, it looks like your butt hurts. Does your butthole hurt?
He did make a noise as he sat.
He did.
Certainly did.
Are you a little raw back there?
Let's just move forward.
You know what?
Got a little ring of fire.
Hey, buddy. You know what you need is the aloe, the Dude Wipes.
Oh, I just.
Oh yeah.
Are you sick again?
I ate something bad yesterday. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Came to haunt me about 8 o'clock.
And you've got
I thought I was over it, but apparently.
And you got your wheezy voice now that we're on the air. You weren't doing that when we were talking off the air.
Sure you didn't have a date with a peg, huh?
All I know is all the fluids in my body have just exited.
Did you and Margaret have a date last night? You know who I mean by Margaret?
No.
Peg.
Peg.
Yeah. Peg's a nickname for Margaret.
It is?
Yes. It always has been.
Oh, yeah.
Peg,
Peggy.
sure, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Speaking of Peg, I watched that Yacht Rock documentary.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that documentary did something that's rare. It changed my mind about something, and that's a good documentary. If it can get you to think a different way. And it got me to appreciate the song Peg.
Oh, you never liked it?
you never liked Peg?
I kind of didn't. Yeah. And then I went, oh, no, I've been too hard on Peg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cool little.
I was surprised how many people look at that Asia album and go, my God, this thing is the way it's recorded and produced and every little detail.
Great album.
Just amazing.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the drum solo in Asia makes me very excited. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Michael McDonald, who we just interviewed, is one of the main subjects of that.
Oh, yeah. He's in it a lot.
big time.
There's a surprise ending with Donald Fagen in it. You might not
From Steely Dan.
you
Yeah.
might not want to miss. Yeah.
He's cranky, which is great.
I'm going to start calling Michael McDonald Mikey. Is that okay,
Mikey?
you think?
Well, in the book, he talks about the fact he was always Mike.
Yeah.
And he was being introduced on stage when the first time he played with the Doobie Brothers.
And was it
Pat Simmons
Pat
said,
Simmons?
on the keyboards today, Michael McDonald. He kind of looked up like, who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Walter Becker no longer with us?
He's gone. Sadly, he's gone. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There's a great scene in the book with Michael McDonald, in which involves Mr. Becker essentially knocking at his door and not knowing pretty much where on earth he is.
Yeah, well,
cops being called.
He looked like a guy who often didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
man.
He had that awful stringy hair, man. I'd hate to have that.
It was such of that era. Like,
Yeah, it was greasy, stringy, dirty, hippie hair. You know what I'm talking about.
Parted on the side like an engineer.
Yeah, parted on the side like a dope. Yeah.
A bit of a fabulous artist. I'm sorry. So we have a lot of fascinating things coming up today. I'm going to drink some tea to get rid of the
Hey,
voice.
and for those of you waiting for me to fall off the edge of the earth as far as the shoeing of the week goes, this was the weekend I did 4 and 8 on the weekend.
Oh.
Taking it right in the mush, Tom. Remember last week when I had the Packers plus the 3.5?
Yeah.
I had the
And you got that one?
3 in the hook, and the Lions win by 3, so I had the hook working for me. Well, this past weekend I had Miami plus 6.5, a minus 6.5. Okay, minus 6, and they win by 6.
Oh, how do they know?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
There's a reason those casinos are so nice.
I know. Some guy in the Bahamas, that's 6.5. And he's right. He's right, Tom. How does that happen?
Well, we'll see
Maybe
what
he knows
happened
somebody
with
at the NFL.
We'll see what happened with our pigskin picks. Week 15 coming up.
Where is this year gone?
We'll
Time passes, man. Leaves change.
We'll know in a couple days who won this week from Steven Singer Jewelers and our gift certificate. But until then, now tonight, what's happening? Can you redeem yourself this evening?
Yeah, I've been toying with changing my pick. I have the Cowboys plus 6 tonight against Cincinnati. Tonight's the Simpsons game.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're going to have the cartoons and Bart and Homer.
Where does that? Where will that be?
I think it's in Cincinnati. Let me.
No, but
Where can
what
we
network?
watch it?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Disney Plus and
I had it somewhere.
ESPN Plus.
You know,
They're streaming.
What kind of an NFL fan are you? It's at Jerry's World, AT&T in Arlington, wherever the hell they play. Yeah, Dallas. It's a home game for the Cowboys tonight against the Bengals.
And your thoughts?
I have Dallas plus the 6. I don't think I'm going to change. We'll have to see.
Are you going to leave it just at the one bet, or do you use the opportunity to triple your money?
No.
Get some confidence going. I see. What other?
You're not as convincing as you used to be. You act like that pegging really took it out of you.
Yeah. What else is coming up in sports?
The Chiefs continue to find a way to win. He hit the pipe. A field goal hit the pipe and bounced in. And the Chiefs win as time expires. Josh Allen scored 6 touchdowns, 3 passing, 3 running. That's not enough. The Bills still lose, though, Tom. I'll have details. And somebody check on Christie. This might be a wellness call. Juan Soto got the bag yesterday, and this might be the bag of all bags. $765 million with escalator clauses up to $800 million over 15 years. AAV, that's average annual value of $51 million.
Okay.
Nice.
The no car payment contract.
Got a nice car. No car payment.
And more sport. Included the college football playoffs. We're all set. We all know who we're playing, kind of.
Okay. Now, speaking of playing.
Yeah, don't play around, man.
And wagering and having some fun. I think Chick McGee can tell us what's going on in the world of Prize Picks.
Make your holidays bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action, watching your favorite sports. Over 10 million members and billions of dollars awarded winnings. Prize Picks made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. The app's simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projected stat, like passing touchdowns, rushing yards, and you could win up to 200 times your money. Join now because the holiday season Prize Picks giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pixmas. Check out Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM on PrizePick. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Some cool stuff from the world of science today. In fact, we're going to find out what the folks that used to live in North America used to eat. You're going to be quite surprised.
I bet it wasn't. I bet it wasn't takeout, right?
Oh.
Like a burger.
My guess is they probably ate it right there.
Raw?
Around a I'm guessing a roaring fire, a lot of sticks.
Yeah.
But we're going to find out. Kind of a surprise, actually.
Surprise.
Got a couple really cool science stories coming up.
Science.
And I know that you're a big fan, Josh, of science. Also, we have airplane etiquette, I should say.
Oh, Josh is a big,
Well, you're going to
stickler for etiquette.
That's right.
And
Don't put your seat back.
very
You can't
unusual,
take your shoes off.
very unusual thing that I had not heard of called the Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that either, and I'm a woman.
We'll find out what that means. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, how I do get sentimental about me carefree days as a lad. We never had toys that were store-bought. We would improvise with things that we had. We made forts out of cardboard boxes. Yardsticks were swords or were spears. But of all these things, none gave the hours of fun like me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. It was of the finest label, canvas, lace, and stainless cable. Me mother's gigantic brassiere. Yeah! Oh, I leapt from the roof of the garage, though I was but 6 or 7 years. Oh, I would have broke me back, but I clung fast to the straps of me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Wing nuts, cleats, and spoiler, brass grommets, and cup holder on me mother's gigantic brassiere. We tied the bra between 2 trees. The neighbor boys, they did declare. We ended the attack with 6 pumpkins and 2 cats flung from me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Delicate flower appliques, 8-track tape and safety chains on me mother's gigantic brassiere. One time we used it to slow down our dragster or parasail behind our boat. Then there was the time it was used to airlift an injured skier off a treacherous mountain slope. But most I think of my father's pride when wash day it was done, as he hoisted it up the telephone pole to billow in the sun. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. With an awning and screen door, could sleep 2 family of 4. It's me mother's gigantic brassiere. Oh, me mother's gigantic brassiere. Reinforced hydraulic winch, reflective tape, and 3-point hitch on me mother's gigantic brassiere.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply. And have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays? The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her. She dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft. They're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it.
Folks, get one of these. I guess they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this
Thursday.
After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
I used to do James Mason as a stand-up comedian.
Really?
So this hooker walks into a hardware store, says to the man behind the counter, I need a hinge. And he says, oh, you want a screw for the hinge? And she says, no, but I'll do you for the toaster.
That's a good joke.
That was the,
That's a good one.
That was my classic James Mason.
Very nice.
And Jimmy
James
Stewart as a horse race announcer. That was my first bit.
Really?
Well, the horses, they're down there in the gate, and they're ready to go, and they're off. And he's, well, you see, hey, Mr. Ed wins by a leg.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. That's me on keyboards and drums at the same time.
It's something to see. I got to see the recording session, and man, you're very
I don't know. It's a gift. Once I get it straight in my head, I can
One take chick, they call it.
That's right. Good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Hey, you want to win a Amazon gift card?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Would I?
Yeah, your shot would come when you take the Bob and Tom Show listener survey. This is something new. Go to bobandtom.com/survey. We want your opinion.
We ask so little of you. Can you cooperate on this,
And you could be a winner, so have some fun with that.
Yes.
Let us know what's going on in your head. bobandtom.com/survey.
As my mother would say, help us out.
Okay. A couple quick sports notes before we do our review.
Oh, son of a gun. Matthew Wright kicked a 31-yard field goal that banked off the left upright and went through the uprights as time expired. Clang.
Yeah.
And the league, the NFL, is counting this.
Yeah.
It makes you shake your head, don't it? It should be illegal, Tom, don't you think, if it hits the upright?
Well, if it's the upright and goes in, I think it should count for 4.
Yep.
But he didn't call it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You should have to call it.
And the banks weren't open.
That is very simple.
I don't get it.
Chiefs beat the Chargers 19-17 at Arrowhead. Their 9th straight AFC West title. Patrick Mahomes.
My man.
It sounds like you're mailing it in at this point.
He doesn't feel well.
I'm focusing on other things.
Are you clenching?
Oh.
Is that right?
I hope you
Why
correct.
don't you go home?
Could we?
Oh, I never stop laughing.
Could we have a live shark? That would be amazing.
A live
I think it's already happened.
With sharks and sprinkles.
You know, the harder you laugh, the harder it is to hold it in.
Well, keep going. So far, so good.
Maybe play some Brenda Lee or something. Maybe that'll get you laughing.
Rocking around the Christmas tree?
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Have some pumpkin pie, she
The
says.
newest darling on the internet, yeah. Let's see. Max Wright, field goal. Yeah, that was it. Josh Allen became the first player to have 3 touchdown passes and 3 rushing touchdowns in the same game since...
OJ.
Close.
O is close.
You got the O.
Otto Graham.
Oh, man.
Otto Graham, who looked 35 when he was a rookie, led the Cleveland Browns to the, I think it was the AAFC.
What athletes do you think look the oldest? I have an answer if you're.
Well,
who'd you?
I would say NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with all the facial hair and.
Some of those guys, when they're 19, they look 30.
Right.
There are rookies in the NBA who look like they're 49.
LeBron always looked old to me.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Big old guy.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Greg Oden? He always looked old to me. Yeah. Really old.
Interesting. Now, we have, so there was a problem with the defense, apparently, when you score that many touchdowns and lose?
The Rams win 44-42. Yeah, you can see the Bills.
Like to thank the fellas on the D for...
well, I heard the Bills' offense sued the Bills' defense for non-support.
My sphincter remains okay.
Not laughing yet. All right, fair enough. What do you have from? Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
Reclaim the title. That's right. Won the 2024 St. Elmo Shrimp Cocktail Eating Contest on Saturday afternoon. Joey downed 21 pounds of shrimp during the competition.
Oh, man.
My gosh.
Is that making you sick right now?
His total set a new record in the shrimp eating contest.
It was 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Chestnut finished ahead of second place Patrick Bertoletti, who ate 14 pounds of shrimp.
Oh, my gosh. 7 pounds more than the
And
second.
Mickey, as he was talking about, Joey told us, Mickey Sudo, she finished third. Behind the two.
He said she's good.
Yeah. Let's see. With his win on Saturday, Chestnut snapped a 2-year losing streak he'd suffered in the St. Elmo shrimp eating contest. It feels great, Joey said of his victory. Last couple of years, I didn't win. The best thing about losing is when you come back and you win. That's the only good thing about it. It feels great to be back on top.
Did he thank us at all? I mean, we did talk to him.
I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
And
he probably thought of us that he was getting rid of the 21 pounds.
Here it is. Congratulations, especially to Josh Arnold.
Oh, me exclusively. Wow.
I remember his face with every shrimp I was eating.
Well, that's interesting.
That's very interesting. I stuck my face in there, he said, much like Josh does, being a degenerate and complete lover.
Degenerate.
Not degenerate, generous.
Generous? No, he says degenerate here. I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm not correcting him, am I?
Oh, no, that's right.
Well, I spent a lot of time in the John this weekend. I think maybe he may have defeated me in that category. 21 pounds in 10 minutes.
Oh, my God.
And from what we're getting, apparently you're spending this week starting off this week in the can, right?
I'll be all right.
Really?
All right.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, we'll see.
You seem kind of shaky.
Well, it was an unexpected return.
Or a bit of an aftershock, because yesterday was the big...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to get those.
What was happening yesterday when
I did nothing. Let's just move forward.
First wave hit. Time now. It was like Normandy, first wave. What did we learn on Friday's show, Tom?
Many things.
Can you illuminate us?
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. During the holiday season, people are not getting enough alone time, which makes sense. There's a little too much.
I say not only at the holiday, around all year round, people don't get enough alone.
You need to make sure you get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Did we actually do this whole story?
Okay, go ahead.
A new survey shows people feel that alone time is vital to their mental health, and over 55% said it's very important to have adequate alone time. However, 45% said they don't get the alone time they need during the holiday season. 35% of respondents said they're more irritable because they do not get enough alone time.
And 20% said, hey, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to act like I'm not here.
Well, I think that's what skews the survey.
Yeah, people who want to be left alone.
The people that really want to be left alone said, get the hell out of here. Take your clipboard and shove it up your ass.
Clinical psychologist Dr. Sophie Lazarus explained that taking a brief pause alone, our nervous system can settle, our mind can settle, and our body can settle.
This is a clinical psychologist named Sophie?
Sophie Lazarus.
Back from the dead.
Doesn't seem right. Oh, yeah.
It's interesting because you've got the combination of in many places it's getting cooler, so you're forced inside.
Yeah.
So you're going to be around your family, but then you've got all kinds of relatives visiting. And people aren't getting that time. This is where you want to get those Raycon earbuds. Pop them in, go to a closet and listen to the show. Thank you.
Turned it into a gross commercial.
Did you say go into a closet?
Yeah, just sit there by yourself. That way no one's going to bother you.
You know, for those of us who punishment came, you had to go sit inside the closet for days.
Really?
Days on end.
I would think in your case, the closet. I thought the closet was your refuge. You had your golf. Remember your golf club box?
Oh, Wilson.
Wilson, the golf club box? Yeah.
Which you did prior, by the way, you did way before that movie.
Yeah.
Do you think they got that from you?
Zemeckis owns me some money somehow, I think. Or at least Tom does. Hanks.
What else did we learn?
Go after Hanks.
I'm going to go after Hanks.
Oh, well, we did the story, Christy. You know how I know we did it?
How?
Excuse me. It says Pat Godwin's going to be getting plenty of alone time this holiday season.
Easy, Tiger.
I think we may have touched on it, but I don't think we actually got to the physical story.
Well, we got into the important part, which was mocking Pat.
Yeah, because poor Pat.
It's always good to be mocked. I don't mind it. I like a little teasing. Ball busting.
Have there been any developments?
Other than we're not supposed to
None of our business. Didn't we have a talk before we went on the air this morning?
I wasn't in here, remember?
I don't think
you were here.
I don't think he heard you.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
He could be sitting right there and not hear you.
That's
You know
true.
that.
That's true.
Again, I'm focusing on other things.
I understand. I had a fun weekend in Youngstown, Ohio. Thank you very much.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was
Comedy
going to
Club
ask
people
about
were
that.
great. Yeah. Great Bob and Tom fans.
Wonderful.
Let's see now.
Just sign any boobs?
Answer him.
No boob signing this weekend.
All right.
Let's see now. Oh, Ed Septic has a T-shirt out there.
Oh, yeah, I bought one. Oh, I love it.
You haven't gotten it yet.
Not yet. I've seen the picture of it.
They are cool.
He has a prototype, if you will.
I know. I've seen it.
Yes.
Do you have a photo of the proto?
The demo?
Yeah.
Where does one get the Ed Septic T-shirt?
The Bob and Tom website.
No kidding.
BobandTom.com. No
Well,
kidding.
that'll be nice.
Yeah.
We decided Ace Cosby and Pat Godwin could become roommates now that they're both single.
And he said he wouldn't charge me. It's very nice of him. Thank you.
We had an unusual story about, we get them all the time, this one about robots that give massages.
Yeah, the robot massage.
Must rub.
I wouldn't mind that. Of all the things you could have a robot do, I think that would.
I don't think they
I'd be
would.
all right.
I'd
be all right.
No.
I like that soft. You don't like the soft touch of a.
I don't want to have some,
hands?
anomaly in the Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden you've got Rosie the masseuse robot giving you a high-speed yank.
I think that would be. I think that would make it. I think that would make it thrilling, almost. That might happen any second.
Stop! Wait a minute.
How's that? Is that what you like? Is that what you like? How's that? How's that?
Try with a German accent.
Look me in the eyes.
Is that what you would like?
Is you want a happy ending? Do you, huh?
Happy ending. End happily.
I show you how Aryan woman give happy ending. Right.
Why? Why?
Would you like?
Always
you brown-eyed loser.
Always one step a little too far.
Oh God!
You're ruining the race.
It can never just.
I kill.
And apparently we're doing voices.
It can never just end cleanly. It always has to. We never just get a good photo of us at the side of the Grand Canyon. One of us has to always tumble in.
There's a picture of him as he's falling, looking back, waving.
Now, Christy, you like to get the massage, eh?
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Is this the one you were telling me? This is you're wearing your clothes the whole time?
No, I just wear my panties. That's it.
And
I used to not do that, but now I just do. I wear my panties.
Your hammers are exposed?
Well, no, I'm wearing it. You were under a blanket. My
Hammers.
Hammers.
You call them hammers?
You can take any.
This is why you live alone.
You can take any noun and call a woman's breast by that noun.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Burgers,
taters,
taters.
Yeah.
Hammers.
mugs.
I got one I'm not going to shout out. I am restraining myself.
Okay.
Headlights?
Yes.
It would be so awful.
Does it have to do with my droopy boobs? Is that where you're going?
No, it's not. It's not. I'm much more of too much of a gentleman to reference your specific.
Hello, I'm Droopy Boobs. How are you?
Hi, Droopy.
Do you
look on the bright side of life?
Do you chat with your masseuse?
Yeah, and I think I've told you this. Not only has she been my friend masseuse for 30 years, she's also a licensed therapist now as well. So you can get mental health and body health.
Jillian Clam Spreader, isn't that her name?
Awesome.
She's
Wait a minute.
responsible for
So you're having
the Manhattan Project.
You're having a psychological.
You can, yeah, sometimes.
Is that extra?
No, she didn't charge me extra. It's great. I tip her well.
Boy, how many guys accidentally walk by that room, hear 30 seconds of conversation, and walk right into traffic?
Even with a topless woman on the
Just
bed.
whistling happy.
La, la, la.
Make fun if you will.
Honk, honk, honk. La, 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 la.
I enjoy that time
Oh,
very
here's
much.
some.
Tell me about the color of her nipples, not about how much she hated her mother.
Here's some of the audio as Chrissy gets massage.
You know what? That makes me mad.
Of course, Droopy Dog there.
Again, this massage thing is taking place in San Francisco. It's called A-Escape. Robot.
I don't think this. I would not like that.
I'll say it again. It should be an escape.
He's right.
And it says there's no tipping. Well, you're probably gonna have to tip the person that walks you to the.
Don't ruin this for us. No tipping.
I need someone to come to my house and massage me, preferably a woman who enjoys the word hammers. There you go.
My girl would do that. She's got a table.
What are those? Are they
travels?
Nuru massages where they use their whole bodies to massage you?
Oh, yeah.
They'll lay on your back and slide around.
Yeah.
You can feel some hammers.
That's gonna get an awkward erection or two.
For a while, she used to live right down the street from you, and she had her massage place in her basement, kind of, and she had the handles on the ceiling and would walk on your back.
Oh, one of the yeah. Apparently, that's quite therapeutic.
I did not care for it.
Okay, yeah.
But apparently, she did have customers that did. So
Initially, my massage in Austin, she left the sheet on me for a bit at the beginning and massaged through the sheet.
Can you ask your friend what she does about
unwanted
awkward erections?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I mean, there has to be a
She said that
procedure
hasn't really
that'll
happened very often with her. I don't know.
Well, is she?
I'm sure that
Is she incredibly ugly? Is that
No. No.
You should, hey, we should buy one for Godwin. We'll
Got nice hammers.
I like massages.
An erection?
You and I used to have a woman that massaged us at the lake house. Do you remember those days?
What the hell?
It sounds like we were roommates at a lake house.
Yeah, no joke. When was
We kind of were for that month.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah.
Boy.
Josh, you want to go to the lake house with Pat and Tom? That sounds like a weekend. Yes.
You don't remember the woman?
Yes, I do. Now that you've mentioned it, yeah, that's a very complicated, bad story.
Let me
Imagine
ask
if all four of us at a lake house.
I have a question, and don't get mad at me, but did you put a baby in her? Go ahead. Let me know.
No, she was. Shall we say, as the French say, très gay.
I wonder what he's trying to say.
She was gay, apparently.
The act out sort of. If
I say, is Butch here? It's time for the massage.
Oh, Jacques, I told you. I told you to behave yourself.
We got French and German now. All right.
I had forgotten about that.
She was great.
Yeah. So in any event, if you want a massage in San Francisco, you can get it from a robot. I mean, of course, you have to pay in Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin.
Oh, well, geez, that's not, that's...
You better get a happy ending.
Yeah,
if it's 100,000 plus.
You better get the robot.
Yeah. Well,
Can you buy a portion of a Bitcoin? Can you buy like a penny coin?
It's called a little Bitcoin.
Little Bitcoin.
That's very good.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
What's coming up in sports?
That maybe. Huh? We've got a world record, I'm sure. Not that I've seen it yet. And college football playoffs. And who is this voice?
Reminded of Sir Andrew Barton. Fight on, my men, Sir Andrew said. I'm a little wounded but not slain. I'll lay down and bleed a while, and we'll rise and fight again.
Oh, this guy.
I'll lay down and bleed a while.
Isn't he the one that gave us the 789 a couple weeks ago?
Possibly. A big time joke.
What a charismatic individual.
Maybe we need to we need to revisit the 789.
Does he coach defense for the Bills? Hey, fellas, don't forget this is a paycheck today. Good luck. Have fun out there. Don't get hurt.
Because the Bills defense didn't show. Yeah, okay.
Right now, I want to talk about real diamond stud earrings from my buddy Steven Singer. Steven, in fact, it's not just, what am I saying? Chris, do you have your bracelet on today,
I
Christian?
do not. I forgot it. I'm sorry, but they do have a beautiful Atlas
That is a great value, too.
Yes, it is.
The Atlas
Very
bracelet.
good.
Cut to Christy's house where Andy's wearing the bracelet, nothing else, dancing around in her underwear.
Oh! I'm going to start having to defend poor Andy.
Andy.
He's standing at the end of the bed going,
Yeah, that's what I told you to do. You get up and do the dishes, clean the house.
You think that's how I talk to Andy?
Put gas in my car.
Sorry, Christy. Hi.
This is my bracelet.
Maybe you had to spend some time at the mall this weekend. You're saying to yourself, I don't want to go back. Here's what you can do. You can take care of you've got a bunch of obligations. You got to get these presents done. Why not get something really cool that's going to last forever, like a diamond? Set of diamond stud earrings, maybe a diamond bracelet, a necklace. Steven Singer's got them all. And as I've often said, he stands behind his jewelry because if you stood in front of it, you couldn't see it. Hey, Steven, move yourself to the left, for God's sake. How can I buy this beautiful diamond stud earring set known as the Anita for just $298 if you've got your butt in front of it? Wait a minute, that sounds hostile.
Are you ever going to get out of bed today?
Steven Singer, he's Steven Cutter. He reminds me of my dad. Steven's one of these guys that he goes to work on Saturdays, even though he doesn't have to, because he just likes to what he does. We had a nice dinner with him. He's just one of these guys in high school. Kind of got into this whole thing and thought he had a better way of doing it. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Check out real diamonds from a real jeweler. Don't forget the 100-day, no hassle, money back guarantee, and also you can upgrade. You got those earrings last year. You want to get bigger ones for her or him? Well, here's what you do: you trade them on in, you get full value. It's IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you, and tell them that the commercial was really well done.
Yeah.
And they didn't get sidetracked by screaming at him and talking about his dog.
I asked you to do one thing: take the trash out of it.
These guys are total pros. No mention of Christy's husband wearing a bracelet, although which is perfectly acceptable.
I'm the queen of my castle.
Okay, all right. When we come back,
no sex.
When we come back, we'll see if Eddie can somehow turn off Chick's microphone. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Our guests, Mark Maron and Rebecca Corey. Now, Rebecca, you mentioned that you travel with your dog.
I do.
And you're serious.
What kind
of dog is it?
I have a 64-pound pit bull, a blue-nosed pit bull. Her name is Angel. And she was.
You showed a picture to us during the break, a picture of your dog sitting on the airplane looking out the window.
Yep, she was sitting in a seat next to me, looking out the window, thinking, "Whoa."
And this is a what do you call it? A service dog.
Therapy dog. Yep.
Therapy dog.
What does that mean?
It means you just give up the Xanax and wine, and you go to a little being that makes you calm when you fly. I got an issue with flying. Yeah.
So you couldn't. So you're a cat person. You couldn't do that with cats because, first of all, cats
Well,
are so
cats-
they're so highfalutin.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
not. Oh, you mean you have
Cats
to
will
earn
scratch your eyes
the
out.
love of a cat, and that somehow makes it
No, the
less.
cat would
All
look
right,
at you and go.
take your
You put a cat on a plane, see what happens.
I traveled.
go.
I traveled with LaFonda.
Oh, did you?
And how'd it go?
Was LaFonda in a cage?
Well, let me understand. You got to understand.
I'm
the
surprised
cats-
LaFonda would fly coach.
Yes.
Was she willing to?
LaFonda, my cats were feral, so they're wild animals.
Right.
Now, I had never traveled with this cat before, and it was crazy because they were, when I first got them, they were they were already wild, and they were only a few months old, but they were wild. So in order to take LaFonda to Los Angeles, it took me 2 hours to get her into the cage. I had to wear leather gloves.
Yeah.
My hands were still bleeding.
I'll bet.
I get her into the cage. I get to JFK, and I'm exhausted. And I'm aggravated, and I put the cat on the conveyor, and the TSA guy goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to take the cat out of the cage and walk it through."
Oh,
and
yeah?
and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I became crazy cat lady.
See
There
my
is
hands?
No way. Yeah, look at my hands. And I made the biggest deal. I was like, "There's no way this cat's getting out of that cage." He's like, "Then you're not getting on the plane."
Okay.
And by this point, I'd frightened everyone around. I was crazy, and it would have been they would have been less freaked out if I'd had a bomb. I mean, I took this little cat out of the cage, and they're like, "Step back, everyone back!" And LaFonda was just freaked out.
I'll bet.
And I walked her through, and all she wanted was to get back into the box. But my biggest fear was that the cat's going to get away, and I'm going to be like in some.
You're gonna chasing her down.
Yeah, I'm in a children's film. It's just a montage of me on the baggage claim, and, and then it ends running through kitchens, down
it ends with you in a
gateways.
federal facility being sodomized.
Nothing more enjoyable. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Is that the sodomized bell?
What is
Yep.
the- what's
Sodomized
the-
bell.
There it is.
What's nice
Sodomy
about
bell.
bringing Angel on
Yeah.
is bully breeds are really gassy in general. If you
Are
know
they?
anything. Oh, they're very gassy. And there's no hair there to muffle.
Yeah.
The smell and the sound. And so sometimes on the plane, she will just
let one out?
let it rip.
Yeah.
And it's real nice.
Do you look around and say, "Excuse me," or do you just point at the guy in front of you?
I just laugh because it's so unbearable. But now there's someone, because normally you've been asleep on an airplane with your mouth open and been woken from a dead sleep because you thought someone crapped on your face. Because, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And now that I have a bully breed,
Yeah.
I just go, well, there it is, everybody.
There
Take
you go.
that. Take that.
There you go.
You need to give your dog Beano before you fly.
What's that?
I need to give me
It's the
Beano
same
before
thing
I fly.
it's the same stuff you put on your
anti-gas.
food, and it
Oh, yeah?
yeah, prevents gas.
Isn't there something magic on planes that
Okay.
just that gas just evaporates? I always thought there
It
was
is
a
amazing.
magic to it.
Well, it doesn't. It actually makes it all the way to the back.
Yeah, it does. It makes it to that sleeping person with their mouth open.
Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that pulls the SBD that reaches up and turns off that fan thing?
It
I
does
just think
use-
it's
it works its way the entire length of the plane.
It
You don't
does.
know that.
I'm not a stripper person. I don't go to strip clubs. No, I don't. I just.
I know they come to you, right?
Well, kinda. So how I'm dating a stripper, I don't understand how that happened. And what happened was I met her outside of the situation. She's getting a little older to be that, and she said she was a writer. I met her at a social event. She goes, "I'm a writer," and I'm like, "Well, that's interesting. What do you write about?" She goes, "Well, I write about sex work, being a dominatrix, and stripping." And I'm like, "Why do you write about that?" She goes, "Well, that's what I do."
Oh.
So somehow or another, I just held on to writer. And
Fascinating writer.
yeah, fascinating writer.
In case your mother's still alive and you have to tell her.
See, right.
Writer, yeah.
So now I'm dating a woman who who does dominatrix work. She spanks men and says that whole thing. And I'm not into that. That's not my bag.
Right.
I just like
It's not my scene, baby.
It's not my scene. But I know that if I'm dating her, how am I not going to end up tied to a bed eventually? How am I
don't
gonna,
know that.
Right, because I'm like, well, this is what you do. Let's give it a
be
try.
work
I
for her,
picture
though.
you tied to a ceiling fan and her saying goodbye.
Well, hold on, I'm writing that down. No, but here's what I could see. I go tied to ceiling fan.
Give her a good idea.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know. What'll happen is I'll end up tied to the bed. I'll be like, oh, no, I don't think I'm good with this. And she's gonna be holding a ball gag, saying the safe word is marry me.
Mark Maron is our guest.
Tennessee, Ohio State, SMU, Penn State, and Clemson, and Texas. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's good to be here.
Me on that fat organ. I love a big fat organ.
Your hands work it well.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tom Griswold returns. He's from the fresh from the bathroom. How's things going in there?
Blowing up the bowl, old Tom is. Blowing up the bowl, old Tom is.
I noticed one room you were in. It smells like we're rendering livestock in there. So,
have you no class? Let's see, where were we? We were still reviewing what we learned on the show.
Well, you add carbs back to your diet. Look what happened.
Carb will wreck your life, brother.
You were looking forward to your crock pot weekend. How did that go?
Oh, I did that Friday.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Delightful.
Really poisoned him.
No, I think I caught something. I didn't get this till last night about 8 o'clock.
A stew, possibly?
I don't know what it was. No, I had a delicious big chunk of red meat. Chuck roast.
Chuck roast.
Oh, God. The slow cooker is the
Being a
greatest.
Chuck, being a Charles, I take exception to that name.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes. Like Chuck Hole, Chuck Roast.
Yeah, try being Tom. Uncle Tom.
I don't like patty melt.
Wow.
Well, it somehow killed the comedy.
I don't know how that happened, but
I make a tasteless, dangerous joke about being called Uncle Tom, and look what happens.
Yeah.
Or peeping Tom, huh? What's wrong? How about that?
Yeah, that's bad.
What's Josh? You don't get any bad Josh things.
No, don't Josh around.
Yeah. Are you joshing me? It just means kidding, which is kind of what I do. So hey,
that's good.
There you go.
And Christy,
I would get
kind
Oshkosh.
of a name.
I got Oshkosh for Josh a little bit.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, but I didn't mind it either. Yeah.
Christy's kind of a name for a dim stripper, I guess.
Right.
Christy?
Oh, here comes a Christy.
Yeah,
you
look
can
at
get
this Christy.
3 for 1 with her.
Christy and Karen. Yeah, she can't count.
No.
My dad said that because of Gypsy Rose Lee when I was Christy Lee. He goes, you sound like a stripper.
My.
There is a famous porn star named Christy Lee, right?
Is your middle name Rose?
Christy Canyons.
Christy Canyon is different.
Christy Canyon is quite different.
I don't know if there's a porn star.
Is Christy Canyon, is that supposed to be...
She had big boobs.
Big hammers?
Yeah.
But
she's the queen
Wouldn't that be
of...
a canyon in between your boobs?
Oh,
that's how I
Is that what
always
she's
looked at
doing?
it.
Oh, I perceived it in a much different way.
I believe Christy Canyon is DVDA expert.
DVD.
What's that mean?
You lost
the D
me.
is in...
double. I see, yeah. So you got... So there are 4 involved?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Double V, double A?
4.
All right, now let's just move on. I did an innocent joke. Hey, tried your. You don't like it
That's
called.
my innocence. I always thought it was because she had.
Yeah, I think you were both wrong.
Christy, double V, double A, Canyon. Christy, double V, double A, Canyon.
Some might think it's nice. You don't have to say it twice.
Christy, double V, double A, Canyon.
Thank you very much, Christy. Okay, what else did we miss? Oh, this is. I want to cover one other thing. Because we found the audio. The semi-Mexican restaurant chain known as Chi-Chi's is reopening. Now, I thought this would interest you because there's kind of a sports angle on this. Do you remember?
I think Max McGee had something to do with it, wide receiver for the Packers. If that's what you want me to say.
Yeah, former Green Bay Packer Max McGee and a guy named Marno McDermott started Chi-Chi's restaurants in 1975.
And Max was active during, I believe he played in the first Super Bowl.
But they had 200 locations, but they stopped operations in 2004. They're bringing them back. I can't quite understand why, because...
There are people who are
people loved
passionate about Chi-Chi's.
But, I mean, there are real Mexican restaurants everywhere now.
They're a real... I'm not going to go there.
I mean, this is kind of like the Fridays of Mexican restaurants. And am I correct in saying Fridays and restaurants of that ilk are struggling right now?
Yeah, the Applebee's, the kind of...
Yeah.
Chi-Chi's is for people who want to eat Mexican and drink out of a clean glass.
Wow.
He's really amusing himself over there. Boy.
So many so-called authentic Mexican restaurants I've been to lately. It's like, can I get a dirtier glass, please?
Are you serious?
That's healthy for you, though.
You know what, though?
It keeps those germs.
That food, though. I went to a Mexican restaurant, and they had pictures on the menu. I think you might have been sitting there when this happened. And I pointed to the picture, And I said, I'll have the picture, half joking, half wanting what was in the picture. And the waiter said, oh, that does look good, doesn't it? I go, yeah. He goes, we don't have that. So, I think he might have been messing with me.
I'm a big fan of having pictures on menus.
I know you are. You
I
don't
think
like to look at
even super elegant restaurants. You find yourself looking over, what the hell's that? Because you can't tell from the description. They should at least have it online somewhere so you can
kind
get a look
people who know that we are living in a society where we respect other people's privacy. We don't go looking around the dining room trying to figure out what everyone else is eating.
I'll say, hey, Chrome Dome, what's that?
Possibly.
You'll say that?
Yeah, what's that?
Please tell me you're looking at a mirror. Wearing a hat.
Then I realize I'm looking in a mirror. Hey!
I disagree with you about the Mexican restaurant. They're all the same. There's a Mexican restaurant in every strip mall in America, and I swear you can't tell me you can tell the difference between one and another.
There's only one way to figure this out.
You mean the food?
The food is all the same.
And they get it to you in 5 seconds.
I know. That's not good Mexican food. They're give it to those gringos and shut them up. That's what their philosophy is.
If you look around, you can find some higher-end Mexican restaurants. But my point is, I mean, the guys that think they're bringing back Chi-Chi's, don't they realize that we're sitting right now, there are 4 Mexican restaurants within a mile. Maybe more.
Easily.
They just opened a new one where
There's only one way to figure this out. You blindfold me and take me to all the restaurants, and I'll tell you.
No, but it's like anything else. You're going to have good ones and bad ones, but I just can't see that there's going to be a market to bring back Chi-Chi's.
They're only opening in like Minnesota, and it's 2 locations.
Oh, really?
That's what somebody told me. Yeah.
No, but I wanted to play this famous quote from Les Nessman of WKRP in Cincinnati. If you'll just bear with me for just a second. Many of us will enjoy this. Go over to your little ward of disappointed people and just sit there.
Okay.
Winner of this week's Gulf Coast Golf Classic was Chai Rodriguez. Chai finished with a 9 under par score.
Chi Rodriguez.
Hopefully, Mr. Rodriguez will play up to par.
I get it. He was corrected, but then he said it wrong
Les
again.
is like, I'm not.
I love Les Nessman.
Did you notice how Johnny Fever did it, though? He did it off the air when he corrected him. See, that's a professional broadcaster instead of bringing it up on the air.
I see.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have the unbelievable, astonishing results of one of these memorabilia auctions. Really amazing. Did you see that?
I did see it.
I mean, come on.
There's you're building this up too much.
Like it's an astronomical amount.
It goes for like 8 times what they thought it was going to go for.
What is it, like a cross autographed by Jesus? What is it?
Yeah, and then we had the one last week where that banana thing went for millions of dollars.
How much would that get, a cross autographed by Jesus?
Oh right.
That'd be priceless, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh!
Didn't I ask you to go to where you're?
Holiday season.
Didn't I say go to your little space with your disgruntled people and just sit there quietly?
Immaculate.
We're coming right back we'll try to bring some joy to your life, which is going to be hard with a defense. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This is one that I wrote, and we'd like to play it on your program.
All right, go ahead, Floyd.
The full moonlight's enough for me to see how the woman in you got the wipers on with the heat on your feet. You're about to blow my fuse. I won't put it in park until it gets dark, 'cause baby, you know the rules. I can't get off with the dome light on. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the door, you stupid whore. They're playing our favorite song. Ain't no need to fiddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get off with the dome light on.
I can't get off with the dome light on.
I'm kindly old-fashioned when it comes to certain things. Never wore a pair of short pants and always ketchup on my onion rings. Some things I can deal with. Baby, I don't care if you chew. I even let you take your shoes off. But there's one thing I just won't do. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the door, you stupid whore. They're playing our favorite song. Ain't no need to fiddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get off with the dome light on.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
Yay! I don't believe when you tell me that you're saving up for beauty school. And I don't believe a word you say about meeting that motley crew. And I don't believe when you tell me that you don't believe I'm a fool. But I do believe if that light stays on, the cops will see what we do. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the doors, you stupid whore. They're playing that favorite song. Ain't no need to fiddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get off with the dome light on.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
One more time.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
One more time again.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
We're through playing now.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that gives you the...
Oh, yeah. So you can't see the outline.
Yeah, with jeans, it definitely gives you the J-Lo butt.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah, baby's got back. Yeah, now, Chick McGee has tried on a pair of these, and Chick is known for having no buttocks.
How much do you want on video?
What do you mean? We want it all, baby. Money shot.
Like that?
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I like. Let's get Christy in there. Oh yeah.
There's almost no difference. I mean, right here. This is more what they're looking for. Oh my God.
Shot on our front porch, but you don't have to know that.
Come
Chick
in,
on
Chick.
and,
Okay, Chick has
and
the... Yeah, okay, Chick has them on. And, oh, dear God. He's got a shelf ass.
Now, wait a minute. What did you...
I have a shelf ass.
You have a shelf ass.
I have a nice ass.
What did you do?
You look like you... Turn around. Let me see you from the side.
I can't recommend these booty pops enough.
Let me see the profile. Oh, my God. You got a basketball in your ass.
What's going on?
No, that is not just the booty pop.
What did you do? What did you put back there?
I got attitude back here, Bob. What I got.
You got
attitude.
You got a shelf ass is what you've got.
What did you put in there besides the booty pops?
It's a little fluffy pillow.
Oh.
Well, if that's the look you're going for, yeah. You know what? All the girls will talk about you at the club. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to. It makes me want to do a joke that only 4 of us would get, but we'd never forget the moment. But I can't do it.
All right.
You know, that is
well,
you got a big shelf
really
ass
a good
now.
That is a good.
It makes you taller.
Look at that. It improves your posture. Oh, that's
I'm not all
great.
hunched over.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it feels like I have a really awful hemorrhoid.
Well, it looks like a big awful hemorrhoid. Okay.
Oh, I got to get this off. It's really, really hot.
I'll bet. Well, you probably weren't supposed to put the extra padding in
Ass
there.
is sweating. Got this Lycra.
Christy, is your ass really hot right now?
No.
Because Christy's also wearing the booty pop panties.
Is it breathing? Are you?
But Christy didn't put a pillow inside of hers.
I'm just.
Yeah, that's
They look pretty
probably
good,
what
I
it
got to
is.
tell you, Christy.
Do they?
Yeah, they look very nice.
If you're into that
It's a
sort of
little
thing,
warm. You don't like a big butt?
not that shape. No.
Oh.
Well, it's not. It doesn't make. It doesn't make your ass look huge. It just gives you more lift in the back there.
Yeah, it looks a little.
It's not making your
It looks like
hips
the butt
wider.
is too high.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, financing and credit options have arrived just in time for the holidays. So help yourself and your friends so they can see better.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, a song this hour?
Sure.
All right. You hear that, Tom?
What's that?
Pat's going to do a song this hour.
About what?
About 2 minutes.
A holiday classic?
Holiday classic would be cool, yeah.
There you go.
That would. This is the holidays.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick desk.
We hate Steven Singer, say most other jewelers. Why?
Why?
Say the children around the world. Because Steven Singer Jewelers gives you the lowest price every single day, and we don't like it.
What are you Yukon Cornelius?
Is this Santa?
I like
This
it,
is a
Santa.
story. It's a little story.
Oh.
No phony sales or fake discounts is what we want, say the people of the world.
Oh.
Well, you can get that at Steven Singer Jewelers. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello. Yeah, I want to review one more thing because this
right.
is kind of sports.
Okay.
I thought this was super cool.
Uh-oh.
Many of you objected.
Keep in mind, he said this is kind of sports, and it was super cool.
There is a robot
Yeah.
that the people at Toyota, makers of fine trucks and cars, et cetera, et cetera.
None of us cared about this.
No, this is a quote-unquote humanoid robot, meaning it's the height and the size of a human being, has a head and arms, et cetera, et cetera. This robot has broken the Guinness World Records for the farthest basketball shot by a humanoid robot. You hand this robot a basketball, and it shoots it. It did it from a distance of 80 feet, 6 inches. And I don't know how you guys weren't incredibly impressed. I'm saying this is going to be a halftime show at every NBA game in just a couple years. Mark my words.
I mean, it's just, it has to be set in a perfect place. It's so programmed. That's our problem with it. It's not like you can hand it a basketball and it can shoot from anywhere.
Not yet.
True.
Just wait.
Yeah.
If they've got cars that can drive through San Francisco without a driver. They're going to get one of these robots to.
Well, Ace, your thoughts on this?
If you set a clock to go off alarm at noon, it will go off at noon, not 12:01. It will do.
Right. It's very precisely programmed.
Yeah, but you got to see this thing. It's a robot. There's like 25 guys hovering around it, programming it.
We saw it. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can play defense.
What happened?
Maybe it should be in the NBA.
Spontaneous occurrences. What happened to that?
I'm just saying, when you go to an NBA game next time, and all of a sudden at halftime one of these comes out, you're going to say, "Oh yeah,
where's the dog?
We were on the cutting edge of this thing."
Now you know what's going to happen.
What?
They're going to show up to see this thing, and it's going to go, actually, I already played here this season, and I want to rest this game.
Load management. That's what it is.
Okay, all right. Now, it's time to turn to the sports page with Chick McGee. What's happening over there?
The Chargers lost to the Chiefs there at Arrowhead yesterday, and here's Jim Harbaugh, what he had to say after San Diego lost.
Reminded of Sir Andrew Barton. Fight on, my men, Sir Andrew said. I'm a little wounded but not slain. I'll lay down and bleed a while, and we'll rise and fight again.
That means, they took it on the chin today. They're going to come back.
And they lost in the last second?
And play again. It hit off the upright and bounced through. And now, due to popular demand, here's Jim Harbaugh's joke that he told.
Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ain't 9. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
very, very good.
Yeah.
You know
this on the way home.
You know who that sounded like? The contempt right at the end of it. A little bit like you, Tom, trying to explain the joke. He was blaming the audience because they didn't get it.
Maybe it's his dynamic delivery.
Maybe.
What do you mean? You think he needs to work on? How are ya? He comes out and he does a little soft shoe, maybe?
Hey, he looks at the reporters. Anybody from out of town? Oh, wait a minute. I guess you elbowed me. I'm in Kansas City.
Yeah, what am I? This is not even San Diego. It's Kansas City. A person familiar with the deal tells this reporter that outfielder Juan Soto and the New York Mets have agreed to a record $765 million 15-year contract. The person spoke
okay, Christy?
on condition of anonymity.
She's over there complaining like the money would have gone to her. If it hadn't.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted. I could hit a fastball, she said. What the hell?
Oh, give
Soto's
it to
deal is the largest and longest in Major League Baseball history, topping Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
$700 million 10-year contract with the Dodgers, and Fernando Tatis Jr.'s $340 million 14-year contract with San Diego. Soto's deal does not include deferred money, $51 million a year, AAV.
So we're eking closer to that billion dollar mark.
$1 billion. And
we'll see it in the next 10 years.
We'll see it in the next year.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think, Tom? Really? And there was a report that like 5 or 6 of the Major League Baseball franchises cost less when they bought them than Soto's contract, or pretty much equal to Soto's contract.
And we have a huge money story in the world of memorabilia coming up. Staggering.
What's that?
Well,
sports or Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Or history. You know,
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Is it?
Do you want to do it?
Yes.
A pair of the famous ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz sold at auction.
I wonder where this will end up.
Heritage Auctions estimated
I'm
they
guessing
would
it's
fetch,
Studio 54 on a fat guy.
They estimated they would fetch $3 million or more, but the shoes sold for a winning bid of $28 million.
My goodness.
That's $14 million a shoe.
Including the Dallas-based auction house's fee, the unknown buyer will ultimately pay $32.5 million. The auction company
Wow, we shouldn't have bought him through Ticketmaster.
The bedazzled
Jesus,
slippers.
how much was the fee?
What's 32.5 minus 28? I can't do math that fast. I'm a girl.
How many pairs are there? Don't we get the story a lot?
3. Weren't there 3?
I want to say, was it like Leonardo DiCaprio and Steven Spielberg and some consortium bought a pair for $2 million for a museum in Hollywood?
Yeah,
$2 million as opposed to $28.
I saw a pair at the Smithsonian.
Did you?
They're ratty and gross. Yeah.
$4.5 million would be the fee for that.
Oh, boy.
Man, we need to be in the auction business.
Oh, yeah, that seems a little steep to get up there with a gavel.
Yeah, they received the slippers from Michael Shaw, a memorabilia collector who originally owned the shoes. Back in 2005, Mr. Shaw had loaned the pair to the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, where they were stolen by a Mr. Terry John Martin. Their whereabouts unknown until the FBI recovered them in 2018.
And that's a hell of a deal. Actually, now that I think about it, because the seller should pay the auction fee, not the buyer.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you
sell a house. So that must have been included in the deal of, hey, by the way, you also have to pay the fee.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's a good negotiation. But I remember at the time we did the story that the museum was also going to try to buy them back.
Yeah, no way.
Guarantee that wasn't.
Yeah,
there.
that museum was in a shed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I for $28 million, I want what Glenda, the Good Witch's panties thrown in.
I can get you some Billy Barty panties.
That is.
I know a guy.
Best museum across the country.
Oh my gosh!
You got to go with First Ladies Museum.
What?
Isn't that in Canton?
You got to go with
it's a museum
What's wrong with
to all First ladies.
I'm sure that's interesting.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. Is it Canton, I think? I think it is somewhere like that. Yeah.
How about that?
Somebody will tell me.
Wow. In any event.
So I wouldn't go to Judy Garland's museum, but I'd go to the First Ladies Museum.
Would you?
See maybe Eisenhower's hat? Possibly.
Sure. Maybe see
outfit
Eleanor's
Jackie wore.
corset. Oh, you think they have
I doubt if
I don't think
they
that's
have the
there.
spotted pink dress?
I don't
You think they have the pink dress?
Where is that, you think?
Where is that in the 40s?
That's the
Where
big
is
ticket
that?
item right there. That might be at the Smithsonian.
That is a gnarly, gross artifact. So why would anybody want that?
Somebody's got it.
I want them to see what they did to them.
Oh, God. Okay, thank you. Sorry. In any event, that just strikes me as being outrageous.
That is outrageous, but there's a gentleman.
It's stored in the National Archives building in College Park, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
I bet it's
Not on display to the public.
No.
And
Thank
will
goodness.
not be until at least 2103, according to this story.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I've got no chance at all to see it.
Yeah.
Unless you break in.
Oh, yeah.
I got.
Boy, there's a
heist movie.
Yeah, there's a heist movie.
God.
Oh, God.
What are we doing? We're stealing the pill.
It would be Jackie Ocean's 11.
The vault also contains Lee Harvey Oswald's rifle, bullets, and bullet fragments.
Well, that we'll never see because it'll prove that he didn't actually fire the shot.
Oh, God. You and your socialist conspiracy theories. Let's move forward. We have a nice letter to read here because we want to talk about one of the great gifts out there, Omaha Steaks. This is terrific. You can give these to someone you know out of town. And what? It's so easy. Just take a few minutes, take your phone and go online and order. Josh, tell me more.
Yeah, our buddy Mike has written in. He says, "Hey, guys, longtime listener. I drive a motor grader." Oh, man, those are nice. Long. If you're driving, you know those motor graders that grade the land?
I don't.
They're like big old.
Oh, wow.
He just wanted to say.
I mean, I do.
Does the nature of the vehicle have any bearing on the...
What I want you to tell us, we're dealing with a man who works in a rural area who probably knows what good steak is.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Justified.
But he wanted to say thanks. I recently connected with my birth mom. I was adopted 56 years ago, and I sent her some Omaha steaks. Among other things, he says, of course. It was great to use the BTS code and get $30 off at the end. That's right. The code is BTS. That'll get you $30 off. Again, thanks and Merry Christmas to all. Thank you, Mike, and congrats on reconnecting.
Wow. That's great. That's
wonderful.
And tell me more about Omaha Steaks.
You know, I was effing going to. Nothing.
No, you're going to tell me more about the road grader, weren't you?
I want to hear more about.
I want to hear more about the road.
Anybody who works for the show behind every ad goes to Tom from now on. None of us or no one else is doing them.
No,
just Tom. That's how he wants it.
That's how he
wants
us
it. Out of it.
No, I'm enjoying this.
With 5 generations of experience, they consistently deliver the world's best. I swear to God, you ruined this for me. From legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts and more, save 50% off. Go to omahasteaks.com, OMAHA steaks.com, $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply.
Ah, delicious.
Yeah, aren't they though? My God, tell us more about them.
Well,
Go ahead, Tom.
I can't because I'm being trained on my road grader, and I think you raised a good point.
You gave me that email to read.
I know. That was very interesting.
I can't stand it.
It's not funny anymore.
Okay.
No, it's not.
All right. I'm too busy over here clenching. What's coming up in sports, Chick McGee?
Something you'll like. The word fart. How about that?
I'm on board.
Not today.
There you go.
That'd be a gamble.
Fart.
I can't take it. Also, speaking of steaks, we have, believe it or not, science and steak in the news coming up in a very interesting way. Also, we have something called the Goldilocks zone, ladies. I'd never heard of it. You're going to like it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom. What is it, Tom?
San Francisco's gay Jewish congregation, Shah Ar-Zahav, has dedicated its new synagogue. This is true, with 2 members engaging in the ceremonial blowing of the ram's horn.
KIZZ-FM. Kiz. Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl.
That might be a pretty good idea.
I killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is a mouthwash. Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was gray this morning.
So is yours, Tony.
You're... I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. I gotta go to the freaking funeral.
Hi, it's Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Any changes you'd like to make in the world right
I
now?
got to tell you, okay, first of all, as you guys know, I drive a Cadillac. And if you don't know, Cadillac is kind of considered the Mercedes of cars. And
so I've heard.
Yeah. It's a real big car, and it goes real fast, and I can't always follow all the rules of the road. Okay. So I'm barreling down the street, and I guess the light was red. Who can tell at that speed?
Yeah.
And I got the photo ticket.
Oh, yeah.
If you've never gotten what it is you're going through the intersection, then there's a flashlight, and you think, I hit 88. I'm going back in time, right? You know, finally a chance to go try to break up my parents before they can get together at the child abandonment under the sea dance.
That seems negative.
Oh, boy. But it's not that at all. Mike, they're not. The police aren't even going to work anymore. They're just setting up a camera and calling it good. They're paparazzi. I don't blame them. I don't blame all the laws that they're supposed to. You get in your car, you got to wear a seatbelt. Why do you wear a seatbelt? Because it's the right thing to do? No, because the man tells you have to.
That's right.
Click it or ticket, jackass. Right? Because your government is very, very concerned about your health and safety, and they always have been. And if you got a kid, they're really concerned about your kid's health and safety. Because if you got a kid, you got to put the kid in the car seat, then put him in the back seat. Then there's a wreck, and the airbags come out, and the good ones, they jettison the car seat from the car. Then a parachute comes out, and the kid gently floats to the ground like the beginning of I Dream of Jeannie, because the government is very, very concerned about your children's health and safety, and seatbelts are a big part of that. Really? Ever seen a school bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only seatbelt there goes around the 50-year-old parolee driving the damn thing. Oh, yeah. That dude's strapped in like he's going to lethal injection. Meanwhile, the kids are in the back flying around like lottery balls. No. Your government does not make you put on a seatbelt to protect you. They make you put on a seatbelt to control you. They make you put on a seatbelt because it's the only tangible way they can physically tie you up during the day. How about click it or take responsibility for your own health and safety, because this is America and not some fascist regime. What are you saying, Og? You saying you're against seatbelts? You're damn right I'm against seatbelts.
Back to the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies and gentlemen, and real quick, it's Tom Wall.
Thank you. Good to be here.
100%. Tom, you 100%, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. Doing just okay. Okay, we have a lot to get to today.
I would say one of the most important attributes of this job is probably to be outgoing and in a good mood. Wouldn't you say, Josh?
Yeah, well,
I think it helps.
I'm in a fine mood. I know Josh obviously just lost it during the last read.
Well, it
Very
is.
upset.
Well, and understandably so.
Let me ask the question. No one knew the answer, and then he got mad.
That's not what happened. It also may have come across angrier than I was.
We had a nice guy named Mike from South Carolina. This is a great story. He connected with his birth mom after 56 years, and among other things, he sent her a box of Omaha steaks.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a nice story, but he drives some kind of motor grader.
Sure, you've all seen them.
Which one is that exactly?
Oh, big old long tractor.
Long
tractor. Sometimes yellow, sometimes
Yeah, they
sometimes
got
green.
those big spikes on them that they pull behind.
Your point is Mike in South Carolina is a badass. He's got a serious business. He knows steaks. This guy knows his steaks.
Yes, and you are further proving my point that you don't think we can do ads.
Right.
Because you are now trying to redo that ad.
No.
Yes, you are. And it's okay.
I'm underscoring the fact that we appreciate Mike very much. And I'm sure that
we certainly
roads he's grading are smooth.
I bet they're even.
Yeah.
I happen to have relatives in South Carolina right at this moment. They're probably enjoying one of the roads he graded.
He may just be grading land also.
A+.
He's an A+ grader.
Well, I'll send you the name of the hotel where the girls are in Charleston. And Mike, you can go grade there.
A nice
a little family birthday thing.
Oh, and you're
when you're here, why
you're
aren't you there?
excluded.
alone? No, Finn and I hung out at the house all weekend.
Cool. Oh, that's sweet.
We had a great time.
Okay.
That is fun.
I want to congratulate the Apple computer people for
what did
did you get your computer fixed?
putting 100 miles on my car.
What?
Well, the new computers, they only accept the the C input, right?
Yeah.
So you turn the thing on, and you've got a mouse.
Yeah, but
you got to couple the mouse to the computer, and it didn't do it automatically.
You got to pair it. You sync it.
So to pair it, you look it up, and it tells you to pair it. You got to start clicking on stuff. You don't understand. I don't have a mouse right now. I'm trying to get the mouse to click on.
You can click on it on your keyboard.
And I did all that, and none of it worked. So then I went and got a mouse, got back and realized, wait a minute, this is the wrong input. Then I went back and got an adapter.
And
then I plugged it in, and with 2 clicks, I was in business.
There you go.
So $60 later, and many miles.
You know, one day those Apple people will get their act together.
Yes.
And start.
Because I think their mission statement is to make it as difficult as possible for the
it wouldn't kill them to put the input on the back like the other computer had.
Or have every cord be the same for computers.
That's what they're doing now. They're going to the C. But if you don't,
USB-C, yeah.
So you have to have.
They've been doing
it's
that
a catch-22. You have to have a wired one to get the.
I'm more concerned how you found parking at the mall to get to the Apple store.
Oh, that was part of the journey. That's why I said 100 miles.
You got to cheat and go to the restaurant.
Why don't you?
I went to the restaurant the other day for lunch. You couldn't find a parking spot because
something like that. I'd Uber for that. I Uber whenever I can.
Okay.
No kidding. For that you would.
Yeah.
People were parked in the grass in the median. They were all along that. It was crazy.
Another reason to go to Omaha Steaks.
That's right.
Josh.
Say something about. Tell him it's okay, Josh. We'll make it up later.
Okay. See, you wouldn't have had to park at the Omaha Steaks.
No.
So anyway.
Did you go see Moana 2 with Finn?
Did not.
Weekend?
No.
Okay.
No movies this weekend?
Oh, well, what
to transfer the content of the one computer to the new one was 14 hours.
Oh, jeez.
What? Yeah, but you didn't have to sit there and watch it.
Sure I did. It was fun. 24 hours.
What did you do? Mine transferred in a half hour.
Well, I have a lot of photographs.
Man, oh man.
Okay, well, let's just move forward
Do you
here.
have a desktop computer? Yeah, no.
I don't.
I've purchased more than one laptop, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Hate them.
Love them.
Don't like a
So
laptop.
did you get a new? You had to get a new desktop
Yes.
because you hate laptops. That's right.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get one that screen that bends around?
No.
Oh yeah, like the.
Yeah.
I'm
like you're in a space.
I'm doing documents on it. I'm not playing video games.
See, now
Maybe
this
you
gets back
should
to
play
my
video games.
This gets back to my original thought. You'd be kind and outgoing, see, and the condescension that you
It's not very entertaining.
met Christy with some people would hear that and go, "Wow, he really hates all of them." See,
No, I just don't. I don't like using laptops.
Do your girls have a gaming console? Do they game?
No, they probably do,
don't.
but I don't pay attention. I'm in my room.
Okay, Brian Wilson.
All right.
you got a box for sand in your room. Hey, speaking of creative geniuses, let's hear a song from Pat Godwin. Want to?
What would you like to hear? You want to hear a vegan Christmas or?
Yes, I like a vegan Christmas.
That's a good.
That's a great
Here's
song.
my predicament. Well,
Okay.
last Christmas is.
Are you going to? Why don't you celebrate life in 2025 and drop this
protein.
vegan stuff?
I've already started the intro for the song.
As my dad would say, now, boy, now that you're out from under, maybe you could.
I asked my doctor about this
enjoy
vegan
the
thing,
holidays.
Yeah, he doesn't care for it.
and he said it's really dumb,
It's really not good for you.
Really dumb.
not good for you.
He said, "What is your friend some kind of idiot?"
You know why God put chickens on Earth?
Why?
Cordon bleu.
You hear that?
That's
And he gets together with his doctor friend and talks about how stupid we are. Did you just hear
I
him?
heard him.
Oh, the turkey's made of tofu. Steam that broccoli.
Yeah.
Almond milk and cookies for Santa. I'll give you the recipe. There's no eggs, no butter, no sugar. They're taste free. It's a vegan Christmas for me. For me. Oh, the cauliflower's roasting and stinking up the place. I'm so hungry I could eat the carrot off Frosty's face.
Yeah.
Pass the black beans and rice. It won't be a silent night. It's a gassy vegan Christmas for me. Yeah, for me.
keep playing those chords. If I had a hammer, I'd beat a chicken to death. Then I'd cook it with some barbecue sauce and live again. Back to you. Back to you.
I want some meat now. Now you got me so hungry. Asparagus tainted kisses underneath the mistletoe. Oh, you know what I misses. Gravy on my mashed potatoes. Look at this snowy weather. My jacket's made of pleather. It's a chilly vegan Christmas for me. For me. Christy, have a soy nog. Try my nut roast. No beef, no dairy. I'm gonna live forever. If I don't shoot myself by January, I'm starving. I may eat the needles off a Christmas tree. It's a strict vegan Christmas. Steak and lobster off my wish list. Hey. It's a plant-based vegan Christmas for me. Oh, until New Year's Eve, when I might crack and have some Omaha steak. Yeah. As a tiny snack. You ever see a grater, that thing that does the grating with the trucks and the grating?
Yeah.
It's a chilly vegan Christmas for me.
Yeah. Pat Godwin, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's send Pat a box of Omaha steaks and get him off this vegan thing.
Your son eats meat, right?
Yeah.
So he can eat
Have a
the steaks.
great
We'll
New
send you
Year.
a box.
In fact, I made him a beautiful ribeye last night with a little baked potato and broccoli.
What'd you have?
He threw it
I
back
had a
in your
carrot.
face.
Hey, Pat, ever notice this? There's a great chain of restaurants called Steak and Shake. There's there's a Chick-fil-A. There isn't Broccoli's.
No, there's not. No.
Hey, I went to Broccoli's.
Come on down to broccoli.
I went to Broccoli's. That drive-through was packed.
You do what you feel best. What makes you feel best?
It's okay to be stupid and wrong.
It's not exactly working for me either because my appetite at night is huge, and I put on a little bit of weight. And
all right,
yeah. So it's the intake at this.
Are
point.
you at all considering a change?
No, I'm not. Not for right now.
Okay, well then.
You want me to
I wanna
circle
see
the
what
chairs?
My numbers are with the doctor.
I can circle the chairs.
When I have my.
We can have a.
Circle the chairs. We're going to have a therapy session?
No, a meat intervention.
Oh.
Cook some steaks and.
We just did the other day.
Yeah, that was killing me. That day was
We have
rough.
some hot dogs in the fridge still.
That was such a delicious smelling day.
Why don't you, deep throat a couple hot dogs and be about
air
your
fry
business?
those.
Yeah.
Those hot dogs look amazing. I remember having one 2 years ago.
Yeah, you need some protein.
Okay. Well, now we return to the sports page.
That's sports, Tom. That's it, baby.
Oh, we don't have our world record?
I got no world record.
Oh, I thought I printed one.
I think you probably took the
Which
world record.
one did you think was a...
into the bathroom?
The bird.
Okay.
The Hawaiian bird.
And here's Christy with more.
Oh, hang on. I got to find that. I didn't realize
the
I love Hawaiian
record.
Nookie bird. What is it?
You're pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
Kookaburras.
The
world's oldest known bird.
The Nookie Pussy bird.
The Lickatiti.
Oh, the Lickatiti, yeah.
Latitz bird, right?
U.S. wildlife officials say the world's...
What'd you say?
Huh?
Latitz
bird. It's got huge breasts, huge hammers.
Sure, do you want to read it?
Yeah.
No, don't give it to him. He'll ruin it.
Give it here. Give it here.
He'll ruin it.
Oh, okay. Very well. Now
I'm more sure I can take him today than any because he's
All
weak.
right.
He's weak.
if I put up my dukes, bad things will happen.
I'll do this in my Walter Cronkite voice. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
United States wildlife officials say the world's oldest known wild bird recently laid an egg at the age of 74.
Now think about that.
Now think about that.
74 years old, Walter.
Walter?
To lay an egg. This is Mick Jagger territory. Robert De Niro
Pacific
territory.
region. Pacific region. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service said the Laysan albatross, ALYSAN albatross, they have named Wisdom, returned to Hawaii's Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge.
I just think it's immoral to charge these birds to get back into Hawaii.
It absolutely is. Get rid of that toll.
These are wild animals. They shouldn't have to pay to get in.
Atoll. She laid what experts estimate might be her 60th egg.
Whoa.
This is the first egg Wisdom has laid in 4 years.
But I understand it made a hell of an omelet.
Officials are optimistic that the egg will hatch.
This is where this gets sad.
Oh my God.
Wisdom and her mate, Akiakami.
Come on.
Akeakami.
That's Akiakami.
You lost the last I-E.
Had returned
It's
to the
Aki-Aka-Mi-ai.
atoll in the Pacific Ocean to lay and hatch eggs since 2006.
So what's the sad part?
Albatrosses mate for life and lay one egg per year. However, Akiakami.
Come on, me.
Aki, come on me.
Aki, come on me. Thank
She
you.
wouldn't be having
Or at
an
least come
egg.
on my hammer.
Because that would be Bukaki.
Oh, very nice. Bugaki Akiami.
See, they missed me saying, come on your hammers. Has not been seen for several years, and Wisdom began interacting with another male when she returned.
Oh, so he's possibly
Well, he's probably died, obviously.
She's moved on.
And she's
Yeah.
is this
As
the
a
merry
lot of
the merry widow.
Widows do. They all...
Check, you know why male albatrosses die before the females, right?
No, why?
Because they want to.
Same as with humans.
Buck.
I'll tell you something. Do you know how many men would like to be... You make me push out an egg a year. I don't believe you.
That's how all women talk.
Even women birds.
Yep, even female birds. Yes.
Even the women, all women.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Where you think you're going?
Me. Aki, me.
Yeah. All you do is fly around. You never are home to help raise these kids.
It's kind of a fun story, don't you think? Interesting in the world of science. 74 years old, laying an egg every year.
That is pretty amazing. 60 babies.
Oh, boy, that thing's got to be
God.
prolapsed. Looks like, speaking of meat, Pat, they look like little steakums.
We went over this one. There's an anus and a urinary tract and an egg chute on birds. You know this,
Got a lot
right?
going on.
Yeah.
Does the egg come out the place where the seed goes in?
Yes, but it starts from a different place than where.
In fact, there's a famous albatross who on film once went 2V, 2A, 2E.
Yeah.
That's egg shoot.
Egg shoot.
2E.
2 DVD.
Well, that's some kind of porn talk, isn't it?
DVE.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked.
Double egg shoot.
And that's
that's what gets me going.
And that's sports. Well, we do have a real quick letter.
Egg shoot.
Egg shoot to mouth.
See, you couldn't resist. We'll get to the letter when we come back.
Okay. I can't wait.
Oh, Christy, real quick.
Yes, sir.
We talk about great gifts a lot, and this is a little mock-up of an ABA basketball.
Correct.
And if you've got a basketball fan, maybe you got a son or daughter that loves playing hoops.
I'm open.
The American Basketball Association, of course. You want me to throw this to you?
Yep.
I'm going to
start.
Here we go.
Oh, it was right to you.
You can buy a great gift for a basketball fan at AtlantaSports.com. They have an actual ABA. They've licensed.
Yeah, they have the licensed ABA balls, and this is all going to a great charity. All of the funds, every dime goes to the Dropping Dimes Foundation. This is a benefit for the guys in the ABA that are now. A lot of these guys are in their late 70s and older, and a bunch of them sadly have died, and they really never got their pension,
and they need help.
And the NBA really hasn't stepped up to help these guys. So anyway, there's a movie about this called The Waiting Game.
Right, and you can actually see The Waiting Game. It's called thewaitinggamemovie.com. You can stream it. They're trying to get distribution, but it is a fabulous film. It got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it explains the situation and what's going on with these guys.
And there's a great book about
Dr. J's there on it. Bob Costas is in it.
There's a great book about the merge from Bob Nedelicki, Bob Nedelicki and Robin Miller. I highly recommend it. But it's a cool gift, and it's a great benefit. So you can do something nice today if you get a chance. LANAsports.com. The ABA basketball. We're coming right back with Christy Lee.
Yes.
Woo-hoo! And maybe another song from Pat. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, thank you.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Sleigh bells ringing Christmas time, best time of the year. But if you ain't got money, folks, it's a fine between hope and fear. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. If if you ain't got money, folks, tell you what I do. Go downtown and trade your blood, maybe for a 10 spot or 2. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. I've been dreaming of a Christmas white, where inside everybody's warm. There's foot tracks in the snow outside, and needle tracks all up and down my home. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year. Hard times and Christmas cheer, I'll be giving plasma for Christmas this year.
Yes, sir.
Wow. True story. True story.
That is a rough Christmas, Tom.
I played that for a friend of mine one time. He goes, I went with you to give plasma one Christmas. I said, all my songs are true stories, man. My mom does make the best fried potatoes in the whole world.
There you go.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply, and have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays. The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her. She dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft. They're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this Thursday. After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
Coming up just around the corner.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat and Josh, Ace, I'm Chick. Hello.
We're all here.
And here's Tom, a little bit under the weather. We had an email, Tom, about you and your stir sticks, wanting to know what those are. Would you explain to the audience watching on
Little bamboo
on
stir sticks.
YouTube what those are one more time?
Look at that.
These are your compostable wooden stirrers.
Holy heck! How many are in that?
1,000.
1,000.
These are the 7-inchers. You know,
and you like?
How many do you go through in a morning?
Many.
Many.
All right. The man likes his drinks
He
stirred.
likes to add to them, so he's always got them in his hands.
Yeah, you use
I play.
I've got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
I play with them. Ace, you're exactly correct. I do have 4 right
Does
now.
that mean you've had 4 coffees?
No. I put multiples in there.
Okay.
He fans them out.
They're fun to play with.
Yeah.
They're. I just enjoy them, and they're compostable. And
You could probably build some sort of log cabin with.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
could build
fun.
something with those.
Have you built gingerbread houses yet?
Yeah, we have 4 gingerbread houses up and running. I spent the weekend. This you're not going to believe what I had to do this weekend.
You know, and when he says they're up and running, they have electric and water, cable, Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Two major hardware store runs, plus the 2 runs for the computer. One of my daughters, my youngest, got my 9-year-old got a crayfish from school.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So put it in an aquarium last week. Then I found out not big enough. Have to have a bigger one.
No kidding.
So I went to my friends at the Reef. Great store.
Oh, I love that store.
Isn't that guy? My buddy helped me out there. But yeah, then I had to.
Wait a minute. They gave her a crawfish or a crayfish. What is it?
It's a crayfish.
They
It's
gave
like
it-
a mini lobster.
They give everybody a crayfish.
I don't know, but it
What?
arrived at my house. And so then I took a picture of this thing over to the guy at the Reef, and I showed it to him, and he goes, "Well, first of all, that's a invasive species, so don't release it."
Well, I'd walk right out of that store. Yeah, you know what? I came here to buy an aquarium. I didn't come here for a lesson.
No, the guy was
it's very
he was laughing.
Oh, it is.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah,
But it was so I got the.
Shut it up. Shut it up.
Some I'm looking at water, or then you got to buy water, the whole thing.
You got to buy water.
Yeah.
Did you get your rocks? You got to
This guy saw you come.
No, I didn't know. He said you could use tap water, but you got to put pills in it and let it sit. So then I had to get this creature and move it from the one to the other. So I took my.
Wait a minute. Did you do it like Willie's Waterbed Warehouse? You filled up the aquarium there
At the store? No, I'm not that dumb.
Okay.
But then I had to get this critter, and I'm not going to touch this.
Just kill it.
No, so I took spaghetti tongs and dipped in there and moved it.
Why does she want to keep it?
I don't know. She's 9. We already have 3 dogs, and we're not going to get a guinea pig or a hamster.
I have an idea.
What happened to your goldfish? Don't you
I'd
have
put
those?
that thing
and then I bought
under my heel, right in front of her.
Let's have a battle to the death of this crawdad and Jimmy's lizard. Pat's son.
Speedy is still alive.
Is he?
Got the medicine in him. He's doing a little bit better.
All right.
Still have his
He has the gout.
saline solution.
Oh, yeah. He's got the bag by the bed.
I'm gonna put this crayfish and Speedy in a jar and shake it and set it down, and we'll watch them fight.
Yep.
And the funny thing is, this crayfish said, "What do I feed him?" And he goes, "They'll eat anything." What? They'll eat hamburger. They'll eat kale. They'll eat anything.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
They don't have crayfish chow?
They do have. Yeah, he goes, but yeah, they'll trust me. They'll eat
They have
anything.
tiny fingers on their mouths that tear things apart and just shove them in.
And of course, I'm terrified of this thing. And then the directions say, "Be careful," because they'll crawl out of the
Why are you terrified of him?
Because they got pinchers on them.
Yeah, but they're not going to hurt
The
us.
worst episode of Saw ever. You just put 5 or 6 of those little crayfish on somebody, have them tied down, and they slowly eat their body.
Oh, it'd be awful. What a way to go.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
Wait, do you still have your goldfish too?
Yeah, the goldfish is doing great.
Can you put the goldfish in the same
No.
aquarium as the crayfish?
But is
Will
that
they
the
eat them?
original? Is that the original goldfish?
Yeah,
or
it is. Yeah.
Switched them.
And then since I had the original tank for the little guy,
Yeah.
I got a beta fish for that one now, for the 3-gallon tank.
Oh, all right.
As opposed to the 30. Now, speaking of pets, got this nice letter from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Bob was kind enough to write. He says, "Tally ho."
Yeah.
The scene in Porky's where they're sitting in the theater during the movie and your best friend says out loud, "Hey, Bob Tally, you're a tallywhacker." This guy's name is Bob Tally. You following me here?
Not at all.
We were talking about early this morning.
This is something that shouldn't have been read on the air.
No, it was just placed in front of me.
Summarily ignored when it's given to you.
Okay.
We were talking about names when we first came on the air.
Awful radio. Awful.
No, I'm sorry, Josh. You have 2 minutes on the funny names.
I was hoping you would get.
How about this one?
Yes, please. Any
No, I demand to
and
know.
by the way, I don't blame Bob Talley.
Christy is on to something. I don't know what she's
When
talking
we had the
about.
opening break, we were talking about names, and because you said something about that they made fun of your name. I was talking about Gypsy Rose Lee, Christy Lee.
Right, this guy's name is Tally, and so he was called a Tally. Tallywhacker, of course, English slang for the male member.
Chuck hole.
Sure.
Yeah, see,
this doesn't
it
make
wasn't taken out of context.
Coming up, we have the
2 hours
best
ago.
Tallywhacker news.
It's very
in sports. Wait till you hear this story.
Sports is over, dude.
Oh, I think Tallywhacker's used in sports. How about this one?
Wow. Yeah, why not?
I haven't edited
Can't
these.
get any worse.
Let's try something else. Yeah.
You'll like this one, Chick. I also have 2 golden retrievers.
All right.
They ride in the back seat of my truck.
Sure they do.
Over the weekend, I took Tom's advice. I opened all 4 doors of the truck, took out my leaf blower. And at first, it looked like a small cyclone of dog hair flying around. Eventually, I cleaned out the entire interior of my car. My truck is spotless again. Don't let them give you a hard time about this because it works. It's a great technique. Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Again, that was meant for you to read off the air.
No, I'm telling you, this is a great way to clean your car. You can vacuum, but if you really want to get to the stuff under the seat, you got to blow it out.
Dear Bob and Tom.
Yes.
Oh, no.
What are you guys thinking? You know, by the end of the week, each of you will have come down with whatever it is that Tom is exposing you to right now.
Yeah, I know.
Send that man home. Dana from Michigan for realsies.
For reals.
Thank you, Dana. No, I have an intestinal disorder. It's not going to...
Well, when I get it.
What do you think? Ebola's intestinal?
Salmon.
Oh.
So I'm supposed to eat more salmon. Is that what it was?
What?
Oh, no, bad salmon.
Who knows?
I don't believe you because this time, evidently, I'm supposed to be less intelligent. I don't know.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I know. This sounds like something.
No, I just had my physical last week, and the doctor told me he gave me a list of some stuff I'm supposed to be eating more of. So
What popcorn, French fries?
I don't think you
anything
can
fun?
eat more salmon.
Avocado?
He said avocado, and his quote was, for God's sake, eat some carbs again.
I got a list of something you can eat. It's one word.
Oh, yeah.
Crow?
And then
Begins with
finish
an
it.
S?
And it's not healthy because the last 2 words are and die.
Yep, I was right.
You know what we need? We need a palate cleanser.
Dear
Yeah, we need to-
No, dear Josh. I'm selling my penny farthing.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
For $1,500. It has a 48-inch wheel. Most penny farthings go for upwards $3,000 to $5,000, sometimes even more, exclamation point. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss out. I am a reenactor, and this bike is always the main attraction no matter what event I'm at. The guy who made this bike has made penny farthings exactly like this one for movies like Disney's Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy and the Wild West with Will Smith.
Oh.
And there's a picture of him.
Wow.
Being a
Look at
reenactor.
It's got the gigantic wheel up in front.
Yep, I have.
Josh, if you're going to do that, let me call my orthopedic surgeon friend.
Yes.
So I'm thinking probably a crushed elbow, if not a broken shoulder.
I know exactly where this is.
Yeah.
Lake Geauga, Ashtabula, up there in northern Ohio.
Geauga Lake.
How about that?
Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day. Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we're going to talk about gingerbread houses. I was trying to get there, but apparently I got lost. The Goldilocks Zone and the famous Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You song. Could it have peaked? Could it be over?
Oh, I don't think so. I like it. Always has a place in my heart.
Find out.
Yeah, I think it's a great song.
Sure.
I've heard it a lot, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This is
folder.
Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
Yeah, water.
And we've got the Brass Mouth Horns and the lovely Steven Singer Singers. And I believe we have a special presentation coming up. No one's telling me anything.
All right. Duke. Thank you very much, Duke.
Yes,
Sounding
thank
great,
you.
gentlemen.
What's going on in sports, Chick?
This is weird.
I kind of like it.
I
think we have a special guest. Nice.
Wait a minute! I think we have a very special unannounced guest, and I'm just beyond consolation that what Tom's going to miss this. I don't know. Did you see?
I saw something.
Saw something.
What's going on?
It was like the
I thought I saw fan.
Well, who could this be?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Mango. Yeah. So nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Dick Mango in the house.
Mr. Mango.
Oh, man. Man, I feel like I'm channeling the king.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, my God.
I'd like to introduce the band, but I don't know their names.
That's all right, Dick.
No problem.
I got this young elf next to me, Mr. Duke. Oh, it's Dr. Duke. Excuse me.
Wait for it to come around.
Wait for it to come around.
Here comes the top of the form, then.
Here it comes. I think I feel it's coming right here. Oh.
Get it out.
Right now.
5, 6, 7.
Have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue. Just thinking about you.
Oh, man.
Decorations of green on that big Christmas tree. Won't be the same since you went here with me. Oh, those blue snowflakes. I could see them fall. And then those red hot memories. Us two balling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas wife. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Now, you probably can't imagine yours truly, Dick Mango, being blue at Christmas time.
Oh, no.
Because I'm never going to be alone on Christmas with but I am alone on Christmas. Sorry.
Which is it?
You know, when you see those red and green balls on that Christmas tree, you're thinking about the blue balls hanging on me because I'm alone.
Yeah.
You know, bitch left me for a mall Santa Claus. Of course, they had a new F-150 from Ford. Oh, I can see the appeal. But, I'm just going to pause while wait for the music.
Sure. Yeah, gotta wait for it. Vamp, Dick, vamp.
You'll be doing all right.
You'll be doing all right. With your Christmas wife.
Oh, God.
But I'll have a blue Christmas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Mango. Very nice.
Oh, boy. Your stocking is hung, and so, of course, so am I, like a donkey. Like a donkey in a live major nativity. So.
All right.
Good night. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Dick. Oh, what a shame that Tom missed that.
Yeah,
He's going to be very.
Oh, boy.
He loves Dick Mango. He's his biggest fan.
He is a big fan.
I didn't know Dick Mango was so good at accents. My goodness, that Elvis was killer.
Well, when you channel the king, it's going to come through, isn't it? Boy, oh, boy.
This may take a while. Say how'd it go, boss?
He said he's heard worse.
He says he's heard worse.
He says he hears worse every morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Louisville's classic rock all day on 95.7 QMF. Please forgive us.
Stocking stuffer. In fact, sometimes I might scratch one off right there in front of the tree. That's right. I mean, the lottery ticket, of course. That came out wrong.
I rub one out right there under the
what happened?
Just in time for the holidays. I'm Santa's helper. Good morning and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we can...
Christy's got a really cool podcast coming up. How soon are you going to release the new
In
one?
January, I'll let you know.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I hadn't heard about it.
No, well, that's because it just started.
You know what?
You know, I'll tell you what. You hit him from the left. I'll hit him from the right.
I know.
No, the joke is she was just.
I was just talking about during the break. And
I can't imagine
blah, 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 blah.
I can't imagine why I'd wear
This is what I
headphones
do.
all the
Blah,
time.
blah.
Okay, thanks. Let's.
Hey, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. Hey, Josh.
Okay.
I'm Chick. Tom, go.
Josh
Talk
is
about your penis.
what?
You want to talk about my wiener?
Yeah, I do. You know what the Goldilocks zone is?
I'm
going to assume
the underside.
It's when it looks just right.
Thank you. That's exactly correct.
The Goldilocks zone.
Refers to the
just right?
size of a male member that ladies say is just right.
Okay.
Yeah. A new survey reveals that women apparently do feel that size matters. According to a poll of 1,387 adult women conducted by Bad Girls Bible.
Now, see, that may.
What's the name of this?
When I hear some of these surveys,
Bad Girls Bible?
this is why this source of news is important.
Yes.
Bad Girl Bible probably is going to be getting a relatively small segment of our culture.
And right on the masthead, it says, for size queens.
No.
No, it
You had me.
Yeah.
Well, but it's maybe a great sample because these women, if they're bad girls, have seen and experienced a lot.
This is the only one that's uneasy with that.
This is absolutely from the website.
Can we go Bad Girls Journal?
Have better sex tonight. The Bad Girls Bible is your illustrated guide to having better sex. You'll discover how to have more orgasms, satisfy your man, and give him the best oral conversation of his life. You may want to start taking our quick and shockingly accurate oral assessment that will uncover just how good you are at this particular talent. You'll also learn what to do if you don't. Rock his world. And this gets back to something Tom's always said.
What's that?
You know, advertising the negative. You don't want to be not being able to satisfy your man. Here's where you're disappointing him.
Now, a lot of these women's magazines, they, like, you know, Cosmo would always sort of, you're not worthy, ladies. You know, it's ridiculous.
Cosmo says you're fat. Now I ain't down with that.
Yeah.
As Sir Mix-a-Lot would say. Remember, he was knighted.
Yeah, very good.
That's right.
Now, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
So the so-called, what is it again? The Goldilocks zone?
Yep. That would be the most favored penis size range, or otherwise known as the Goldilocks range for women.
Is this length or circumference?
Length right now.
Okay,
Let's stick with the one.
And I misunderstood this. A woman once told me she wanted me to be in the Goldilocks zone, so I poured porridge all over my penis.
Why don't we have? Why isn't porridge making a bigger footprint? In,
I can tell you a place
Porridge
where you
is
can get it.
oatmeal.
Restaurants.
I got a restaurant that has porridge.
It's
Does it say
oatmeal.
porridge on it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
And it costs 10 times what oatmeal would cost
is
because
that,
they call it porridge.
Do they have that at Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah.
What are you eating at an orphanage commissary? Who has porridge?
Hello, Mr. G.
I tell you this, they don't have any parking, and you're bothering them when you order. I can tell you
And
that.
you have to wait an hour to get a table.
You know, it's a great place, but they do have porridge, and it's grainy, and it's not really the same thing as oatmeal.
Sounds delicious.
6 to 8 inches, by the way, is the most favored penis size range.
What is it?
6 to 8.
Most favored nation.
Now that's not diameter, Pat.
No. According to this,
Didn't you say yours was not that long, but it's thin?
It may be short, but it's thin.
That's right.
7.22 inches, the average ideal penis length for women, according to the survey by Bad Girls Bible.
Bad Girls Bible survey.
Yeah, 90% of women say that size matters for sexual satisfaction, with certain penis sizes being just simply too small for them. However, 85% of the women polled find some penises too big
Sure.
to be
sure.
satisfying.
I would think they'd be.
Oh, yeah, that can hurt.
Don't I know?
Don't I?
Yeah. A lot of complaints.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly 60% of respondents.
Like to be in the major leagues, you're going to have to learn to handle the
That's
bag.
right. People who don't have always complain.
60% of women said that a partner possessing a penis too large could contribute to them ending their relationship.
That happens, yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Don't-
that happens.
Don't come at me with that thing. Get out of here.
But on the other hand, does
Baseball
it say
bat, I joined the minor leagues.
how many have ended because of a small one?
40% of women admitted they would consider cheating on a partner with a small penis.
Not breaking up.
Cheating.
God, my goodness.
Again,
It
it's the
doesn't
bad.
say
What is
how
it? The
many.
bad girls. Bad.
Yeah, how was that question phrased?
I know, right? And 25% said they might cheat on a partner due to their large penis.
So, what?
Yeah.
So 85% are cheating, whether it be big or small.
Yeah.
60.
Either this is where you get the Goldilocks thing. It's either too big or too small.
But some
What if
say
you like to have sex with a bear? What is
that a Goldilocks
Is that a Goldilocks thing?
nearly 60% of the women polled said penis length and width
Oh, yeah, Yogi.
are equally important for their sexual
Of course.
satisfaction.
Of course.
Yeah, you got to have the girth, right?
Sure. You want to.
I've never heard the analogy to Goldilocks before.
No.
Kind of
breaking and entering.
Oh,
Hey, Pat, do you have a song to do instead
we like to
wacky aside?
we like to assume. We like to assume.
they broke into the house.
We like to assume all relations are consensual.
I'm curious to how many women like that scenario. Somebody,
Like what
Somebody
scenario?
breaking into their house and
I doubt if there
a
are very
burglar
many.
scenario. I bet.
Right,
I bet that's
That
really
happens.
hot.
Completely consensual.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. They know
yes.
it's you. Pat, you have a song about that, actually.
I do, actually, yeah.
Maybe we could come back.
47 Sycamore Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll certainly look forward to that. But let's see
not-
how
not
we.
now, evidently.
No, because I promised this earlier,
convincing.
ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick,
Yes, Ace.
what do you get when you cross a Cocker Spaniel, a Poodle, and a Rooster?
What do you get when you cross a Cocker Spaniel, a Poodle, and a Rooster? I don't know, Ace. What?
A Cocker Poodle Doo.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply.
Very appropriate, Ace. But
Of what?
well, there are all
We're
these.
talking about eggs.
You got, and also you've got your Labradoodles, your Golden Doodles.
We talked
your
about eggs yesterday.
Bernedoodles. There are all these doodles out there.
Had the egg-laying bird.
I'm pretty sure it was
Oldest
yesterday.
albatross.
That's a fun joke.
Oh, for God.
What is it again? A cockadoodle? What is it?
A Cocker Poodle Doo.
Cockapoodle doo. Yeah, that's very nice. You don't like that, Josh?
I think
Doesn't meet your standards
tell you
of wit.
something.
I think children everywhere enjoy it.
I hope Josh doesn't get mad at me because of this, but early on, Josh rolled his eyes. I mean, During the setup, he rolled.
I don't like knowing the punchline.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know the punchline?
Oh, jeez. I mean, it was.
Was it so awesome? It was so obvious?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd heard it before?
No. Come on. He says a Cocker Spaniel, a poodle, and a rooster. You don't immediately go cock-a-doodle-doo?
Cocker-poodle-doo.
I understand that there are
There's nuances there.
jokes.
Nuance.
No, I seriously, I like jokes that kids can go tell their teachers.
Okay.
I think that's nice.
All right.
Well, that's why
I don't
we
know
have
why
Ace
we
on.
have to solve.
Now, but would you like to do maybe a different setup?
Oh, for the same punchline though?
Yeah. What if you had the Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour?
What?
With they're doing the song "A Little Help from My Friends" and he steps in dog manure.
Okay.
What's on Joe Cocker's?
Yeah.
Cocker Poodle do. How about that? Is that
Sure.
a little classic rock joke? Hey, we got Eric Clapton on the guitar here. Okay. Oh, Jim Gordon's in the drums.
Please, dear God, shut up.
Okay. Thank you very much. Right now. Coming up, we have the Mariah Carey Christmas song.
Yes,
interestingly enough, is in the news.
Oh, I haven't heard that enough. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good song. It may be being of less interest to some, but my favorite thing coming up, you're going to love Chick McGee because it involves radioactivity.
Oh, like nuclear waste and things.
Yeah.
You're going to love this.
But in a very unusual place.
All right. Is it up my ass?
Well, it could be. I mean, and that would be burying the lead, really, if you didn't tell him immediately that he had radio.
That would be burying the lead.
Did you
to prevent the radiation?
You haven't told me yet. Is that what you've
Right.
done?
Okay. Right now, I want to say hi to my buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers.
Esteban.
We were talking about how hard it was to park at the mall. Well, how about this? You can do this from wherever you are right now. Pull over. You can order a beautiful bracelet from Steven Singer Jewelers. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com and look at that. Look at all that stuff. One of the things he's got up and running are those famous Anita diamond stud earrings. These are real, natural, earthborn diamonds, my friends. They just start at $298. Maybe you got some of those last year. You want to upgrade to some bigger ones? Well, you get full value with the first ones. Of course you do. It's from Steven Singer. It's the best guarantee in the business, by the way, that full 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee. So, you're talking about things like that beautiful bracelet that Christy, you don't have it on today.
Oh, I'll wear it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, the At Last bracelet.
That's a beauty. All kinds of cool stuff. What you got to do is check it out. You can go in person. Go to Philadelphia, corner of 8th and Walnut, the other corner of 8th and Walnut, as they say, or just go online. IHateStevenSinger.com. Save yourself a lot of hassle. Also, he's got those very special tribute gold-dipped roses. Maybe a tribute to the prequel to The Wizard of Oz, I'm just saying. Check those out if you've been collecting those roses over the years. But once again, real diamonds from a real nice guy. It's Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. Also, coming up, Scrabble in the news, the great board game. And interesting news from the world of steak. Steaks in history. That's right. Steaks. You're going to really love this, I think. In
You're
fact,
a raving bore.
we have a new thing for Miss Hooker to do. By the way, she is going to roast chestnuts for us this
Oh,
week.
yay.
Well, she was headed into, and now she's turned around.
Wait till she hears her new assignment. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Our guest in the studio is comedian Bert Kreischer, and Bert is a veteran of the world of the party. He was voted the #1 party animal in the country by Rolling Stone magazine.
Quite an honor.
Many years ago.
Honor.
Mm-hmm. And you carry the mantle to this day.
Yeah.
You're now I guess you'd be the party animal ex officio with the what is the
party
title?
animal cum laude?
Guru, maybe? Guru to young boys,
Could
probably.
be guru.
Yeah. You'd be good
maybe
with that.
not.
No, you said you have 2 young daughters.
Yeah, which is pointless because I have no advice for little girls.
Do you have advice for young men?
I have tons of advice for young men. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Is this college age men going to?
Well, it's like well, you have sons, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know all the things. Do you have any girls?
Yes.
Oh, see, and you got nothing to tell a little girl.
Well, so far they're in charge. They know what's going on. So.
Yeah.
I said, I remember the first night we got my daughter, or not got her, but had her, or whatever.
I know.
Right. And she was crying real bad, and the nurse was like, the nurse comes in, and she's, wrapped up like a joint in a box. I guess that's what they did. And the nurse comes in, and that's what I thought it was.
You are a party animal.
She was like, let's. What have you done? I was like, nothing. She goes, what are you gonna do? I was like, I put a towel over her face and cut the oxygen in half. I don't know, nothing. And she goes, here's what you do: take her head, put it by your heart, take your pinky, place it on her lower lip, and allow her to draw it in. That'll calm her down. So I do it, and sure enough, as soon as I put it on her lower lip, my daughter draws it in like she's trying to rip the nail off. Just, I'm like, we're stopping this tonight. Yeah. I'm not raising a daughter where that is her coping mechanism.
That's a good point.
She gets a little spook, just, no, thank you. But I was massively unprepared for girls. I just didn't know. I never even listened to women. The only advice I got, and this for boys, you ever get into a fight with a girl? This works every time. I did this with my wife. 12 words. You are right. I am wrong. I love you, honey. You win, and you squash it.
Really?
You take her in your arms, you carry her into the bedroom, and you cuddle like a team, like a coalition. Scratch her back and let her go to sleep together, happy. She won. And that night while she's sleeping, cut her hair. Not a lot, just a little bit, so you know you won. Great advice for a boy, unapplicable for a girl.
Bert Kreischer's our guest. I'm glad we have this on tape because you're going to be dead very soon, I think.
Yeah, we can use that as evidence, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be wheeled out of your own home in a gurney.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's forever, right? What am I counting the days for? You think guys doing life in prison count the days? I don't think so. You do your time, I'll do mine.
Oh no, I got out.
You got out?
Yeah. I escaped.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply. And have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays? The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her. She dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft, they're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this Thursday. After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, or as I like to call it in my head, the big mess. Hello, Tom. How are you, buddy?
Doing okay. Sipping some tea over here, doing just fine.
Did you say you had something new for Jess Hooker to concoct for us, if you will?
Yeah. You want to get? Is she here?
She's here.
Yeah, she is here.
Miss Hooker. Oh, Miss Hooker.
Hang on, I'll get her. Jess!
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. She's not going to like that.
No.
I don't see her.
She's coming.
PTSD.
Okay, now.
That's funny.
Hey, Jess.
There she is.
I saw her little eye roll, and Jess, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were even here. The larger point here is we talked about the song. So it's called The Christmas Song.
Okay.
Which is ballsy, by the way, to name your song The Christmas Song before it's even a hit.
I know, but they nailed it.
Boy,
nailed it.
Good, though.
Yeah.
We didn't know. I didn't know.
And
it
Mel
was
Torme
called
was
that.
quite interested in balls, actually.
I thought it was just chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Wait a minute. What are you saying now? Mel Torme
Oh, yeah.
Wrote the Christmas
alternate
song.
lifestyle?
Yeah, it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Mel
Now,
Torme?
yeah, absolutely.
It might be an assumption on his part.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, there's a variation of his nickname.
No.
Oh, geez.
I know where you're.
Yeah,
no. It's out there. Hi, Jess. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. No, I'm terrible. But the point is, that song
he has
begins.
diarrhea.
It begins with the phrase "chestnuts roasting on an open fire."
Yeah.
And chestnuts appears a lot. I've never had a chestnut.
I haven't. I did some research over the weekend after you gave me this assignment, and I ordered. There's chestnut tools. You have to make an X at the top before you roast them on an open fire so that they don't burst.
Oh, okay.
And then you usually serve them with butter and rosemary, like dipped. So
All right.
That's the plan.
So we're going to try them?
Probably, if not late this week, early next week.
Are they in a shell? I mean, we have to shell. Like, you take
I'm not
them
going
out
to
of
make
the-
you shell your own nuts, Christy. I'll do it for you.
Pat,
No.
what's it like shelling your own
I
nuts?
just
Yes,
don't know
they
what
are.
they
Yes,
are.
they are.
Let me tell you.
Now that you're soloing.
No. I haven't spent all these decades becoming Chick McGee to shell my own nuts. I can tell you that.
I don't know what a chestnut looks like.
It is. It's
Looks like a Buckeye, kind of.
Yeah, it does look like a Buckeye.
But it's one of those things like, I don't know what frankincense and myrrh are.
It's gum, I think, and perfume or something like that.
Gum.
They were gifts.
Chewing gum?
Like in old times.
You don't want to. You don't want to give a little baby chewing gum.
No.
They're for the parents.
Jesus wouldn't have made it to 33 if they gave him
Right.
juicy fruit.
No,
in the
they were
manger.
frankincense, myrrh.
Essential oils is what they are.
Yeah, it was some sort of a coconut leaf.
Chewing tobacco.
By the way,
my goodness,
I'm so glad they
guys.
called them frankincense and myrrh, not essential oils. It sounds like well, Joseph drove up in a Range Rover after his Pilates lesson. He took his essential oils.
These
What?
are on.
I have to get a
Yeah.
baby. I have to get a baby gift, possibly some essential oils.
You guys, okay.
Jess, I would like to shell my own.
I'm mocking my own life.
All
of course,
right.
I know.
I want to shell my own chestnuts because I want the whole experience.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But
You have to
again,
have a special tool for that.
But it is one of those things. No one really knows what it is.
Yeah, so I'm going to just do them on the grill. That seems to be the safest way so we don't have an open fire on the porch.
Now,
Essentially an open fire.
Yeah, right?
this is leading to this story. I think this is absolutely fascinating because I think I'm the only one in the room interested in science.
We don't have a story.
Oh, well, you're
What
a
do you consider
woodworker and
science?
science.
Yeah, you're
Are you talking about the toy?
That's a great, but no.
No, we were going to do a Christmas song. We're sticking with our Christmas
This is
song.
something about steak.
Steak. Oh,
This is the food source of ancient humans in what is now called North America.
Yeah, it's mammoth.
In-Out Burger?
Mammoth steak.
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure.
Woolly mammoth?
Yeah,
They ate what was available.
researchers used stable isotope analysis to model the diet of the mother of an infant discovered at a 13,000-year-old Clovis burial site in Montana.
Don't give the baby woolly mammoth.
They found.
First of all, I love the fact that they think we have any idea what a stable isotope analysis is.
Well, I'm sure
No,
scientists
I'm sure it's
know.
important to have it in there, but yeah, I have no idea.
You don't know what SIA is?
Yeah, boy, that's embarrassing.
Really?
They found that about 40% of her diet came from mammoth,
At least.
with other large animals like elk and bison making up the rest. See how important protein is for
It
you,
is to
Pat?
some people.
No kidding.
Small mammals played a very minor role in her diet. These findings support the hypothesis that the ancient Clovis people specialized in hunting large animals rather than primarily foraging for smaller animals and plants.
Yeah, that's because if Grog goes out there, well, I caught 3 chipmunks. Oh, really? Lloyd got a mammoth. We're eating for a month.
Isn't Clovis a southern name?
Cletus Clovis.
Get over here, Clovis.
Clovis and Cletus and Larry. And
That's right. They all.
Pronounced Cletus. You city boys.
That's our sister, Cletus. Yeah, Mama Labia.
Well played.
She's in the pink hoodie.
God.
So, I mean, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because
How'd they bring down a mammoth?
Spears and stuff.
Yeah, maybe a trap. Maybe they drove them over cliffs or something. I don't know.
Drove them over. Yeah. Well, then they have to go down the cliff to get the mammoth. And then they have to drag it back
but
up.
they know that they can go around the long way. I don't know. I'm guessing.
A woolly mammoth as big as an elephant, you think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bigger.
Yeah, they may have been a little bigger.
And didn't they? And there's a guy right now trying to more or less recreate them Jurassic Park style. So my point is, I think, Pat, maybe we can resurrect Loon Lake Lodge.
Oh, I love
and
that
serve woolly mammoth. The late great restaurant that had all kinds of elk and deer and all kinds of great stuff.
So is our mammoth like elephants?
Yeah.
So we don't eat elephants.
No, because we have other things we can eat. This was what was available.
Okay.
This is essentially a story. People ate what was available to them.
What they could catch.
Yeah. This was
and one thing I didn't give you the whole story. You know that redneck and like hillbilly caveman.
Yeah.
They'd overcook it.
Is there a joke there?
Yes.
I don't get that. Like
Hillbillies like things well done. They don't order medium or rare.
How is this ever?
I love it when he tries to talk white trash.
That's a stereotype?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I've never heard that.
Of course not.
No.
Ace eats everything well done. That doesn't apply.
Ace is a rare black hillbilly.
He's rare black hillbilly.
Ace is black trash. You never hear black trash.
Never.
You know,
for
a reason. There's a TV show they've never done.
Black trash?
Black hillbillies.
Oh.
I don't want to do this.
So nervous.
Yeah, right?
Right after Melton name.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you have a song about a woolly mammoth on your screen there.
Uno, dos, 1, 2, Susie Quattro. Oh, you better stop messing. In the lab after dark. Leave their DNA alone. Remember Jurassic Park. Woolly mammoth. Play everybody. Woolly mammoth. Oh yeah. Come on now. Come on. Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth. Okay, we're on track now. The Dilophosaurus St. Newman. But not Sam Neill.
Jurassic Park.
Sam Neill wasn't tasty. Had no T-Rex appeal. Woolly mammoth. Sing it for me now. Woolly mammoth. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth. Hey, woolly mammoth. Woo!
Watch me now. Watch me now.
Here it comes.
They call me the Velvet.
So now you're gonna ask Jess to make us woolly mammoth? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Now, it's going to be a while. It's going to be, if this guy recreates woolly mammoth. Now,
you would not eat.
Do you
I
suppose
don't even think we can get elephant meat.
You know the premise of the movie The Freshman?
Yeah.
Great movie where there's this whole dinner involving endangered species. People are eating them.
Okay.
Do people ever eat elephant?
That's my question.
I bet they do. You know?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, if that's maybe different tribes eat elephant.
Maybe.
Let's not say the word tribe.
I bet if they came across one that was dead, I can't imagine that they're killing it.
I think there's a place in Kenya where if you eat the whole thing, they put your picture on the wall of the shack.
That's really, you get a t-shirt.
Very popular place.
Yes.
Not many people have done it.
Didn't you try that once?
No, I never tried one of those giant steak eating.
No, I'm not. No, who's the comedian? I'm sorry, Josh.
Like the Great Outdoors.
Yeah. He thinks I did the old 96 or whatever the hell.
There was some comedian that.
No kidding?
I'm sorry. I thought it was you. I didn't mean to.
Okay, here's the directions for an elephant stew. Are you ready?
What is this now?
You can eat. Apparently, species of elephant are hunted specifically for their meat in Cameroon.
Elephant stew recipe directions. cut the elephant into bite-sized pieces. Number 2, this takes about 2 months.
But they're not going to give you the story? Because all these recipes usually start with the story. Well, my grandma used to always make elephant.
Use large kettles, simmer equal parts, cook for a couple days. If you need, if more people are coming for dinner, add rabbits. But only do this if
You don't have enough elephant meat?
Cut with rabbit. Okay.
And 500 pounds of assorted fresh vegetables.
Oh, okay.
God. Yeah.
What?
What are you reading?
Elephant has been eaten since prehistoric times, and it's still eaten in
What
Cameroon,
does that
Central
say?
African Republic.
What does that say of elephant stew?
Is that a
Republic
picture
of
of Snoop
Congo?
Dogg?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So, woolly mammoth probably tastes a lot like elephant.
I would think.
Although I remember my mom used to say we'd be eating chicken, and she'd go, chicken doesn't taste like it used to taste when she was a kid.
Yeah, that's the way Alzheimer's manifested back then.
Well, they do say we have like new tongues every 5 or 7 years or something.
Yeah, things
and your taste buds.
However, you are right about.
But I think his point is that chicken's probably a little more
processed.
Yeah.
But I wonder if
bananas do not taste as good as the original bananas we had. Before,
I agree.
Before like the 50s.
Is there any way to quantify that? Is there any like scientific thing they can do?
Bananas used to taste like the cream in banana flip pastries. Whatever those are. That's
really?
Yeah.
A little more on the banana.
A little richer flavor.
Yeah, well, I just want to thank Pat for bringing back my love for Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Well, he's terrific. Good stuff. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, that is such a great song.
It is a great song.
The original Woolly Bully. If you're not familiar with it, I highly recommend it. Now, we can... anyways, Jess, thank you for sitting in. You're more than welcome to stay for a few minutes.
Oh, okay, I'll hang out with you.
I am really looking forward to the chestnuts.
I am too, actually. I'm excited to try it. And I make chestnut dressing at Christmas and at Thanksgiving. So that's the only way I've had them is when they're already prepared.
Oh,
they're
no way.
already, yeah.
So you buy them...
You buy them, they're already...
blanched?
No. I mean, they're cracked. They're open. It's the middle. It's just the nut, and they've already been soaked. So they have a very, they have a dense... I don't even know how to fix it.
I have a chestnut.
Yeah, imagine if you soaked a nut and it absorbed the water.
Yeah.
You gotta soak that nut.
They prune a little bit.
Hey, Josh, what would you have if you had a nut on your chest?
I'd have a chestnut.
And what would you have if you had a nut on the wall?
A walnut.
What would you have if you had a nut on your chin?
A boyfriend.
I like the cleaned version.
Yeah, I do too.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
What are the things... So water chestnuts, those things in Chinese food, every time I have one, I go, why don't I have these in salad every day? They're so
love
good.
Them.
Yeah, they're great.
I love the crunch.
Those have nothing to do with chestnuts, right?
Yeah, no, they're not nuts at all.
No,
Okay.
I think they're a vegetable.
They're a treat.
technically. Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to finally finding out what chestnuts are.
You know what? Another Christmas treat I've never had?
Yes.
Figgy pudding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what is that?
Anybody ever had figgy pudding?
No, I would like to though. I love fig Newtons.
Is it figs? Figgy pudding?
One would assume, but I don't know for sure.
I
From
had
the name,
figs
one would assume.
I had fresh figs for one Christmas one time. Fresh figs.
Oh,
They're great.
So good.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
You ever see the movie version of D.H. Lawrence Women in Love?
No, I haven't.
The fig scene.
No, because
I said no, and he goes, the fig scene.
Yeah, he does.
I was talking to the more elite of the audience.
Oh my God.
Those that have been exposed to pure cinema. No, it's a rather
Sexual?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oliver Reed and who was it? Alan Bates. It's a great scene. Now, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Oh, gee, I don't know. We still have time.
Everything's coming up, Christy.
Oh, hey, did you know that Merriam-Webster has announced the 2024 Word of the Year?
It's got to be better than the dumb one last week.
I don't think you're going to like it.
Oxford announced theirs.
Miriam.
You remember what the Oxford word of the year was?
Brain rot.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You guys aren't necessarily those of rotten brain?
Shouldn't the word of the year be something you've heard?
Oh, you've heard this one. Polarization.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's some very, very cold.
No.
Cold.
Extreme cold.
Originating in
Refrigerators
the,
used to be called polarizers.
I'm sorry, polarizers.
originating in the 1800s, the word is now
Where's my beer at?
Most
It says a
commonly-
polarizer.
It's most commonly used for sunglasses.
commonly used.
Yeah, and if here's a little upscale tip for you. If you've got one of those gizmos that shows your speedometer on the windshield,
Yes, sir.
if you have polarized sunglasses on, you can't read it.
Can't read it.
You can, but you got to tilt your head a little bit. Yeah, but and not very.
By the time you
can't see very well.
tilt your head, you're getting a ticket.
It's a hard knock life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there.
Polarization means division.
Yeah, really.
And
Good
of
for
course,
good for
causing,
them.
and now it's used to cause, it's causing strong disagreement between opposing factions.
I disagree with them. That's how polarizing this selection is.
Why can't we all be together?
Okay, it's quiz time.
Division.
It's quiz time for the lady. Did you not get enough sleep?
Thank you. I feel like I look okay today.
No, you're you're resting your little head.
I'm just taking in the show. You guys are doing a great job.
So it's
What do you
quiz.
expect us to do when you talk at us? What would be the reception that you would like?
Respect.
Okay, I'm listening.
Would you
Quiz.
say a respectful silence is what you would like in return?
Well, that's what I've been getting most of the morning. I will ask you this question, this has something to do with Omaha Steaks.
Ooh, I love those.
But do you know? No, but this is not a cooking thing.
Okay.
Ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
So raw Omaha.
Do you know what a motor grader is?
A motor grader.
Yes. It's something that one drives.
Yeah, I assume it has something to do with concrete and asphalt. And I don't know.
I think you're on the right track.
Yeah?
It grades the land.
Grades the land.
So it's, before they cement it. They,
So it's a grader with a D, not a T.
Exactly.
Because we got a really nice
I
letter.
thought it was a grader.
We got a great letter from Mike in South Carolina.
Hey, Mike.
He drives a motor grader, but this is a great story. He connected with his birth mom. He was adopted 56 years ago, and among other things, as part of the kind of getting to meet her, he sent her a box of Omaha Steaks. And he said how great it was, and this is a way for me to segue over to Josh, who's going to read the commercial without any further interruption from me. Josh?
All right.
Let's see. Let's see what happens. Sit back and enjoy.
Excuse me. Nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha Steaks. Our friend who wrote in knows it. You know it. We all know it. What are you waiting
Mike
for?
was his name.
Mike, yes, thank you. It's guaranteed perfection in every single bite. And my gosh, if they don't have some killer deals for you right now. You can save on unforgettable gifts with 50% off site-wide. Just go to omahasteaks.com. Plus, you're going to score an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Tom, we had a big cookout last week. What was your favorite item?
Actually, I really liked the of course, the Jumbo Franks and the chicken. I did not did not eat the steak that morning. I ate the chicken.
Yeah, that air chilled, rather.
Delicious.
Chicken breast is just so wonderful. I see you got one. It's really, really good.
Pat couldn't eat anything because he's a vegan. We know Pat.
It smelled delicious.
Yes,
I think the audience should vote whether or not you should stay vegan.
And you have to adhere to what they decide.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see about that. I know that when the audience votes on what steak they want, it's always Omaha Steaks. Legendary steaks, mouth-watering desserts, and so much more. And the gifting experts there have made it so easy to give your friends and family something great because they've thoughtfully curated gift packages. That's right. omahasteaks.com. Plus, Bob and Tom Show listeners get an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. You can also save 50% off site-wide. Do you hear me? That's half off everything on the site. 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply. Omo. omahasteaks.com.
Omo on the cooktop.
Let me tell you something. Josh is just not getting it on the Omaha. We're going to have to change.
Pat, let's work on a jingle, Pat.
What do you want?
Omaha Omaha Steaks on Christmas Day. Chocolate. Wait a minute. Oh, that's
that dog
the
thing,
chocolate.
fix that in.
That's farfel.
Steak and chocolate fondue. Oh, man.
Oh, now we're talking. Speaking of fountains and fondue stuff, we got fountains in the news in a bizarre way. And also coming up, Mariah Carey's famous song, Something's Happening with It. And this is, I think, my favorite story of the year for Chick McGee. It involves radioactivity. Radioactive. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, Chick, we're going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hitting me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she
Hi,
pretty?
Greg. Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's. Like you look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of.
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now, your hair looks.
Shows, yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different.
I'm wearing a mood wig.
Oh, okay,
wig.
nice.
Oh,
no, you've got a nice set of hair up there.
Thanks.
What color's your hair today?
It's a new shade of fake. Bullseye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah, Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
Oh.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't stick with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just get what's on sale? What is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
It's a little Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe.
Right, that's with the double pedal.
Sure.
For drummers,
You have the condo.
Double bass drum.
You have the uptown condo.
Well, my condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Bang! Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger. Okay. Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Get jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit your back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to square tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play gone for life. I got stuff with a cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right.
I say
That's the way he does it.
I stay with this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She say, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your
compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right?
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table. The whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar.
Yes,
yeah,
hummingbirds.
Sit out there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the hummingbirds.
Get a lot of furniture in your place.
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well, your condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Well, compare myself to other guys. A lot of serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC.
Purple right next door to the Vogue and up the steps. It's a great spot, and it's redone and all new for you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. As you can tell, we're winding the year down. Hello, Tom. How are you, buddy?
See this thing?
That's a watch. Yeah.
No, not the watch. My hand.
Your fist?
What about it?
Puppy dog bites?
I put a hanger inadvertently into my hand a couple days ago, like 5 days ago, and it was really bleeding bad. Remember, I had to wear a bandage the other day.
I wondered what you were
Like
doing.
a clothes hanger?
Yeah, close hanger. I did.
Are you cutting yourself?
Yeah, that's right. I'm
You're a
slicing.
cutter.
In any event, the point of this exercise is, went to the store and I bought a bunch of different bandages, but then I bought this skin instant Band-Aid stuff.
Sure. Yeah, liquid skin.
Liquid skin, whatever it is, but it's purple.
It is?
So it looks like I've got.
Are you sure?
I thought they were bruises.
I thought those are bruises.
It looks like a horrific bruise. No, it's the purple.
No kidding, those aren't bruises.
And I'm wondering if this is because they used to do sort of what might be considered
Oh God.
Anglo skin tone. I don't know what the.
You'd think clear would be fine for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know there's one company that makes it clear. I didn't notice it, but I put it on now. It looks like I've just beaten my.
It looks like you got an IV or something in your hand.
It really does. I bought the Band-Aids for here that are all different shades.
Oh, no kidding.
Of tan, yeah. Yeah.
And
why'd we have to get those?
And didn't they stop making that Crayola crayon? They don't call it Flesh anymore.
Oh, that they bailed on that.
Yeah.
No, they have
wisely 40, 50, 60 years ago.
All kinds of
You
skin.
can name it anything else.
Yeah, when you have racist crayon sets, that's
Well, they
really.
weren't trying to be racist. It just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Speaking of kids' toys,
Like what?
because we were talking about crayons.
oh, this is the story that Chick is going to love.
A radioactive children's toy, dubbed the most dangerous toy in history, is going up for auction.
Oh, is this the mini reactor or
The
something?
Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Laboratory?
Yep, that's
Yes.
it. No.
Yeah, it was released in 1950.
I wanted one of these so much. I
It contains
did.
4 samples of uranium ores.
Real samples.
Along with a Geiger-Muller radiation counter.
Yes, and it
Unbelievable.
And several other tools.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah.
That's a Geiger
Oh,
counter.
That's right. I thought that was Chick doing it. I was like,
I thought so too. I was like, we have a Michael Winslow.
Now, I mean, this is.
The kid's ore samples include autonite, tolbernite, uraninite, and carnonite.
And a troglodyte.
Yeah.
I mean, presumably I mean, I don't know much about this, but I imagine whatever those radioactive substances, are they in some kind of lead-lined box?
I have no idea, but
not at the time.
No way, yeah.
Boston-based
Yeah.
RR Auction is selling one of the vintage toys with the auction scheduled to end on December 11th. Chick, you have a couple more days.
How are they selling
to do this?
Do you
They think
must
it still
be.
has the uranium in it?
It must be either the uranium's missing, which is the only reason to buy it, or
Okay, if you want to bid on this, sir, you have to raise all 3 of your hands.
it has to. It must be in some sort of protected.
Now, I know a
container
lot
or
about
something.
this kind of. I've studied a lot about these sort of
Right.
elements and things. And from what I understand, uranium stops, like it goes dead after what, 2 or 3 years?
No.
Yeah, like it's only good for like
the half-life.
Yeah.
Expires, yeah.
Right around 100,000 years.
No, you're not gonna believe this one. We had a story a few years back about a different auction of a different radioactive thing. I don't know if you remember this. It was it had a short life, but it was in shoe stores,
Yeah?
and you would stand on it, and you could see your bones in the shoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's
Like an X-ray or no?
yeah, but
No, it was an X-ray machine.
but live as it happened.
Okay.
Which was super cool, except, of course, you were irradiating people. I mean, and I'm sure the shoe salespeople that used that thing, I bet very few of them are still with us.
Yikes.
Chick, the current bid for this item is $4,400.
Oh, you could beat that.
The next bid, $4,840 if you'd like to bid.
I'm going $5,000.
But
Boom.
no, this should be given to you.
Yes.
Given?
Now we're
Yes.
talking.
Yes.
It's in its original suitcase. I'm trying to find out if it.
Is it still radioactive?
I'm trying to find
I
out.
told you, all that stuff goes bad after 2 or 3 years.
And does it come with the Lego Chernobyl set? Perfect.
What's it called? The U-238. What is it? What's it called?
It's called the Gilbert
Gilbert.
U-238 Atomic Energy Laboratory. According to this, it looks as if they do still have the uranium ore inside the kit.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an unopened kit.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But I mean, it would have to have some kind of, I would assume.
Oh, wait a minute.
lead.
Here we go. Here, we regret exceedingly to advise you that we have discontinued manufacturing the laboratory. It was very difficult to obtain some of the materials, and also due to government restrictions.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's
It's in very good condition with some scuffing on the case, though. There it is.
Amazing.
That's really cool.
How cool is that?
Fewer than 5,000 total sets ever sold. It's
Performs
extremely rare.
Over 150 exciting experiments.
Wow.
The most modern scientific set ever created.
Man.
A city model of Nagasaki not included.
See paths. This is what kills you, Tom, so pay attention. See the paths of alpha particles speeding at 12,500 miles per hour.
Insane.
That's what cuts your body up.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well.
And there's a Gilbert cloud chamber in there.
Yes, there is.
I might $5,000.
The cloud chamber allows you to watch alpha particles traveling at 12,000 miles per second, Chick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
This should be gifted to you. They should know better.
Yes.
You've always wanted one.
Gilbert put a lot of cool stuff out back then.
Well, science kits, primarily.
Yeah. You remember probably the name Gilbert, right?
Yeah, we had the.
I'm very familiar with
We
the
had the
name
chemistry set.
Yeah.
And you could do some pretty cool stuff with that.
He did the erector set.
I love my erector set.
Well, that was to help you with erections. If
That's
you were a
right.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
It worked. It worked. You just duct tape some of those pieces to your wiener.
okay.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Your wiener was interactive.
That
with
might.
it. Okay.
That might chafe.
Because look, you were playing with it anyway. So
Here's Paul Rogers, ladies and
May as well have
gentlemen.
some accessories.
A very nice song. Remember that band, Ace?
The Firm.
The Firm. That's right.
When you did Radioactive earlier, this is what you were referencing?
Mm-hmm. Not the Imagine Dragons song.
That's exactly what I thought.
Billions have heard.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you've got Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers, two masters in the world of rock and roll. But I'm sorry, what was the name of the band?
Imagine Dragons.
No one's Never heard that first. heard Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, no, the song that we're referencing, everyone knows.
Well, then they haven't been educated, have they? Now they learned something else. They learned about radio.
They've learned a lot this morning.
The lead singer, of course, Paul Rogers from Bad Company. You might be familiar with him.
Bad Company.
Bad CO, which is a different topic. You're welcome. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
With us in the studio now, two comedians. We are joined by Jimmy Pardo. Also, another guy. It's comedian Chad Daniels. Chad, I understand that you have an injury, that nothing humorous about it, but you look like you're in a little bit of pain.
Broke my tailbone.
Yeah. Did you break it recently or
a week and a half ago?
Okay.
Tailgating, following too closely?
You can't put a cast on that, can you?
No, you can't. No. I was drywalling. I kept bending over to measure and cut and everything, and I guess my leg muscles were too tight or something like that, and it kept rocking it back and forth till finally it snapped.
What? You didn't even hit it on me.
I didn't hit it on anything. From bending over, and that's the kind of shape I'm in.
Where's that
Wow.
Never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, the doctor said it happens a lot to pregnant women, which was really awesome to hear from your doctor.
Are your breasts tender?
No, they're not.
You're the first man for that to happen to.
Was it?
Wow.
It sounds like it was incredibly painful.
It sounds like it is
Yeah,
painful.
my wife actually couldn't sit down for a while. Sympathy pains. What?
Nailed it!
Ding, 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 ding,
I thought we said there was nothing funny about this.
Ding, ding, ding,
Wait a minute, hold it. Hey! Yeah!
Hello, Friday morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's time for the air base.
Ooh, here we go. Come on now. Everybody got her?
This is the guy that perfected it, Jimmy Pardo, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
Hey, hey, what the matter with your head?
Do you know the lyrics?
Little red ball.
Hey, hey, what's the matter with the guy?
Say it again.
Hey, hey, what the matter with your
Chicken? Oh, we've got something new.
What happened?
Oh, Lou Reed.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Jimmy Pardo on the air base, ladies and gentlemen.
Like you just don't care. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I go this way.
Oh, now suddenly it's in a stand-up acoustic. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, right?
I like that.
Very nice.
Hold your left hand higher. Remember, it's you. It's not a stand-up cello.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's not a stand-up cello.
Got it. That's it.
That's it. You ruined it. You ruined everybody's fun.
Sorry.
You ruined everybody's fun.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's
I got you.
But no Houston?
no Houston, not according to this.
Houston. Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah.
Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Order. Houston. Houston.
I wish we did all a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral. Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936. Beatles. Ed Sullivan. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents Cliff Notes Theater. Condensed presentations of timeless classics. Today's story, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
All right, you workers. It's Christmas. Now get back to work. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Scrooge, I'm a ghost. You need to change.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Here's a turkey.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. There you go. When you just don't have time to watch the whole movie.
$1982. Yeah, that's right. We've also got for you coming up some lottery tickets. I'm just talking to myself.
That's not a surprise. You always... Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Well, hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Another successful joke of the day from Ace. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. A couple quick things. We're going to hook up with Reno Collier in a matter of seconds.
Cool.
I will remind you that it is out there. We're getting letters about it. Can you get the Ed Septic T-shirts?
Yes.
The Ed Septic T-shirts now available at bobandtom.com, I understand.
They sure are.
All right.
Going quick. Get one.
Speaking of things you can get, you can also get a book from there he is on the big screen. I can see him right now. The Man, the Lamp. The book is called Country Fried Takes from Reno Collier. Not a real hefty tome, as they say, but something light and fun with your wit and wisdom.
Fun. You can put it on the back of your toilet, and people can read it while they, go to the bathroom or do whatever. It's got recipes. I'm getting a lot of good. They're selling like crazy, man. I'm getting a bunch of cool comments, and I appreciate everyone who's bought it. And if we need a last minute one, it'll be there in time for Christmas.
All right. Well, thank you, Reno.
Yes,
and
sir.
It has the country fried take. Reno, we were just talking about something odd. It was kind of like an X-ray machine. There were several thousand of them in the United States, but you'd go to a shoe store, you'd stand in this thing, and it was called a fluoroscope. Mm-hmm. So it was like an X-ray as it happened, and then the shoe salesman would look at it and say, okay, you can see the bones of the feet are a little too close to the edge of the shoe, got to get them a bigger shoe. Of course, they were irradiating their clientele, and they have since been discontinued. I'm a little too. I missed that phase. They were phased out fairly dramatically, I think, in the 50s. But what a great scam! Wouldn't you like to be able
to? Along with the
to,
atomic energy labs.
Yeah, along with the other toy that we just had that was you could get your kids irradiated with, but trying to be cutting edge. So now do you have anything coming up? Are you going to be hitting the road before Christmas?
I am, yeah, but it's like I'm doing a corporate thing for John Deere, and I'm doing a corporate show for this Mechanics Association. It's all corporate stuff. I'm not going to any clubs or anything till after the first of the year.
All right.
So, yeah, but still plugging along, man. I wrote a country fried take for today, if you'd like to hear it for the holiday season.
This one is not in the book.
This one's not in the book. No, sir. There's a Christmas one in there, but not this one. It's from last year.
Okay, so what we're saying is sequels on the way.
Sequel's on the way, baby. I've sold out. I thought I'd have to do one order. I'm on the third order.
Oh,
great. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Now I only get 3 of them at a time, but it's really going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Okay, good.
No, it's good, man.
Well, what you got? Go ahead.
Here we go. So every Christmas, I like to give a shout out to the unsung heroes of the holiday season. This year, I'd like to send some love to just the grandparents. The problems they dealt with around the holidays as kids were things like, can our family afford presents this year? Will the troops be home in time for Christmas? Or can our family afford to travel to come see us at home? Now they finally made it to the point where they can watch their family all get together and on a fixed income try to provide a holiday to remember. Their memories of Christmas past are people drinking, eating, and laughing, making the most of what they had. But the way people act now, it's damn near impossible to recreate that. I remember as a kid, my grandpa always pulled the turkey neck out of the cavity and would run around acting like it was his wiener.
The classics.
You know what I mean? You do that now, and there's no telling what someone's problem will be with that. Please don't joke around about playing with that. Jim is 12-stepping through a porn addiction. What? I thought he had a nut allergy. Well, that's how they refer to it in his program. And people always go to the grandparents and tell them what not to bring up at the table. Grandpa, don't talk about politics. Sharon has PTSD from the election. Presidential? No. School board. She lost big time. She wanted to burn the entire fiction section of the elementary school library. And I guess she's right. None of those books are true. And just some advice. If you have a grandparent that has ever fought overseas, don't use phrases like PTSD for dumb stuff. You know what I mean? People use it all the time. I've got veterans in my family, and what they went through is a little different than just getting misgendered at Starbucks. And let me tell you something else about veterans. If you push them far enough and piss them off, they'll start telling their favorite stories at the dinner table. And I promise you, nobody who hears them will ever look at donkeys and ping pong balls the same way. And grandparents look at their childhood holidays being thankful that their parents could afford a ham or maybe a pie. Now they have to listen to a 45-minute tutorial on why Skylar can't eat gluten or any food that ever had a face. Any food that had a face. Grandparents weren't fed anything growing up that didn't have an ass. And grandparents' generation came to the table where everyone was dressed respectfully. Now they have to look across the table at some little brat sucking on a binky in his pajamas wearing high heels. And the kid's parents are like, we're giving him time to figure it out on his own. His own? He's 32 years old. The only thing Christmassy about his outfit is that those high heels used to be Carol's. Now poor grandpa's thinking, shoot, I got to take his gift back. He asked me for a blow-up doll, so I got him a G.I. Joe and some firecrackers. So when your family gets together, think about what you can do to help the grandparents enjoy the hell out of themselves. They deserve it. They've earned it. And Christmas is supposed to be about peace, love, and giving. It's the wrong time to be selfish. And if you are a grandparent, it's okay to give your family a big holiday kiss my ass. They'll get over it. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my Country Fried Take.
And what grandparent wouldn't want a copy of Reno's book, Country Fried Takes? Huh?
Yeah.
Grandparents are my demographic, baby.
Reno, how does one get a copy of your new book?
You can go to renocolliercomedy.com and place your order, and they'll go out. We just got the 4th shipment in, or it's coming in today. But I go down, I sign each one of them, and the publishing guys fire them out right away. So we're rolling, man.
All right. Good for you, Reno. Well, good for you.
Yes, sir. It's fun. And thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do it.
Sure. You're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
Do you have a gift for your wife yet?
No. Do you guys? Have you done that already?
Roof over her head. I'm pretty good. I'm about halfway done.
With your for your whole family?
Yeah, a little more than halfway done. Yeah.
I got all wrapped yesterday. Done.
Oh, Chris.
I know one thing they're getting. A copy of Country Fried Takes.
Signed by the author.
Signed by the author, that's right.
So now, do you have any ideas for your wife?
Well, we're kind of practical. Like, we need a new rug. So we were like, look, let's just get each other the rug. And spend the money on the kids and the
Tom, you want to take this one, Tom?
Just because they say that, Reno, you still got to get her something. You can't.
I know, dude. I know, but because I know she does this every year, and then she'll hit me with something, and like, oh, well, I just thought, and then there's that look like, I guess I'm a better person than you.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
No, it's the one where the kids go, "Hey, Dad, what'd you get for Mom?" And you can't go, well, we got a rug that's upstairs in the bathroom. No, it's not going to cut it.
I know.
Yeah, you got
our anniversary is on the 23rd too. Which is beautiful. Dude, perfectly planned. I'll never forget it.
Christmas wedding? What were you thinking?
Well, the 23rd, I was kind of thinking everyone would be at our house when we got married anyway.
Sure.
So it'd be one trip and nobody'd have to pay to fly in or anything like that. They'd all be there. And I'll never forget December 23rd.
True.
You know? I mean, it's kind of...
So wait a second, but you forgot to get her a gift for her anniversary.
No, I'm. That's part of the rug.
No.
Wait, no, Reno.
You're doing everything right, Reno.
No, you have to.
Reno, sell some books today and get to my buddy Steven Singer.
Yeah.
And then while you're at it, get yourself some Omaha steaks and
everything else we advertise.
Make Christmas dinner.
And then you can clean yourself
I'm trying to
up
help
with
here,
some
Josh.
dude wipes.
Well, you're going to need the dude wipes for the wounds. Okay, Reno, it's always a pleasure.
Yes.
Love you guys. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody has a safe holiday.
Yes, you too.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you, Reno.
Now, coming up, Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we'll continue with our Christmas hunk. We have Mariah Carey's famous Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, in the news. Gingerbread houses, Christmas parade gone awry, and Shop with a Cop didn't go as planned. We'll talk about that.
That's a great program.
Yeah, when it goes well.
Okay. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Want to stay cozy, of course, the holiday season. Wrap yourself up, maybe a little hot chocolate, a blanket, and watch a nice movie on the TV. About all that stuff.
That sounds really good.
But it was something also you want to do is get yourself feeling good about being you. This is where therapy comes in, and this is where BetterHelp comes in. It's been a rough couple years for, I think, everybody out there. And seeking therapy is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of strength. And BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a much more convenient manner and flexible manner because the therapy is done online. There are some 35,000 plus therapists participating in this program. And the way it works is you fill out a questionnaire. You'll be matched with one of those therapists. You can switch therapists, by the way, anytime, no additional charge. And then the therapy is done online, so you can do it like you're talking on the phone or like you're doing a Zoom call or even just texting back and forth. It's up to you. And you can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be that's convenient for you. You don't have to get in your car and travel somewhere. You can do it, of course, on your on your cell phone or on your laptop or on your desktop, whatever works for you. So find comfort this December with BetterHelp. That's the way you access this. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Thanks very much. And coming up, as Christy said, we have a bunch of Christmassy stuff. So we'll get in this Christmas spirit when we return, maybe a song out of Patty G. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Cool. All right, we're ready for No Lights.
No lights and action. First time in cinematic history.
Cool. Let's do that one more time, and then I'll get some close-ups.
Ready?
Ready.
11 years of
Mr. Soprano, you're driving down the road and a song comes on. You turn it off immediately. What song was it?
Oh, shit. Give me a second on this one.
All right.
Something annoying. Well, I think there's got to be a song that just pisses, that's repetitive and annoying. Is it Baby Shark? But Baby Shark.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, a song comes on and you turn it off immediately.
Oh, the Baby Shark. I mean, it's over and over and over. It repeats itself. Creates road rage. Jesus.
A conspiracy theory that might be true.
I don't believe dinosaurs ever here. Look at the pterodactyl. I mean, if you could fly with leather wings, every hairband would have lost their lead singer during migration.
What?
It's an old joke I used to do.
No, so here's a question. Do you want to acknowledge the camera at all at any point in this video?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I looked at the No, I don't want to acknowledge the camera. The rock wrestler.
Something in Atlanta.
Yeah, rock. Got the rock of Gibraltar.
What is it again? That's right. Yeah, Gibraltar. That's right.
Can't pronounce
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. That's good though. That's perfect.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. When I travel through Georgia, I make sure I go to my favorite part of the state, Savannah's. You think about it. The rocks from here, the Rock of Gibraltar's, and the Rock of Ages. And the fact remains, of all the landmarks here in Savannah, my favorite hits my ears, and I listen to it every day. The Rock of Savannah, and I just forgot the damn call letters. State law.
I-95.
I-95. Shit. Okay, I-95.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Oh yeah, the little prick from Fantasy Island. The plane. There it is.
That's good.
It's so obscure, but
that's perfect.
I had to do something that I could go up higher.
That's right in my wheelhouse.
Caliendo said something when I rush my Tony or go high, it sounds Asian. And it does.
Hey, Donnie, if you wore a warning label, what would it say?
Donnie Baker, the bastard maker. I'll put a baby in you. My favorite part of the United States right here in the ocean cities. There's so much to see and do, and you may not have the salt life, because if you're like me, you're diabetic. I'll do it here.
Hey, Mr. Soprano, what's the worst job you ever had?
Probably bidding your mom over. Jesus.
Hey. Sorry. Hey, Donnie, can you do an impression of someone famous?
Man, I used to do a bunch of them. I used to do Crocodile Hunter. I could do him. I could do a pretty good Fred Sanford's. I could do my cousin, but then our aunt called us.
There it is.
That was great. That was great, man. Cool.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Josh and Pat and Ace and Jess. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
Look at Pat. He's acting like he's playing the harmonica. It's pretty good.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
You can't play the harmonica?
Not that well. Not like Tad.
Oh, okay.
Wah, 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 wah.
This is nice. Now, we are going to get a song out of Pat in just a few minutes, I understand. But first, Christy has her Christmas hunk.
Recent data shows that listenership of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is slipping, which is interesting. We were just talking on the break about our holiday playlist. Yeah. According to data from the music tracking site Last.fm, Ms. Carey's classic has begun to retreat, with listenership declining 35% from October 2023 to October 2024 and declining over 20%.
Maybe it's because they're doing it in October.
From November 2023 to November 2024.
You know my rule.
What's your rule?
No Christmas music till after Thanksgiving. Ms. Carey wrote the song in 1994 when she was just 22.
It's a great song.
She wrote in her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine reading that? Oh, my God.
Unless there are pictures for me to check it, too.
The releasing the album was considered a risk. You didn't see Christmas videos on MTV back then.
Mariah Carey's one of those women, I think, who's gotten better looking.
Really?
I think she's just a knockout.
Yeah, I think she's always been gorgeous.
She has, but I mean, oof.
And I think it's a great song.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's one of the recent songs. Which ones have stuck?
I mean, that one really.
That one and Kelly Clarkson. She has a Christmas song that's in the rotation right now. That's in the last 5 or 6.
What's in your? Right? Did you have your little Christmas?
I do have my list.
Oh, you have it. Oh.
My go-to, actually, my favorite though, is always Christmas Wrapping. By the Waitresses.
I like it too.
I do too. I like it. Last Christmas by Wham. Right?
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Oh, yeah. I gave her my butt.
Last Christmas.
All right.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen.
Didn't accept my lifestyle.
Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
You guys really hate it?
It makes Josh violent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would rather listen to that 50 times than have to listen to that John Lennon "Happy Christmas, War is Over" turd.
Happy Christmas is very good.
I like that.
Hate that.
I always heard Wonderful Christmas Time was actually like they were doing a seance and then they get caught. Like somebody walks in and they're like, pretend like we're doing something Christmas.
How odd.
Like, yeah, if you read the lyrics, it's really weird. Yeah.
It's a sweet, happy song.
What about,
it's grating. It's grating.
Yeah. What about Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a safe
terrific.
one?
I don't know if I know it.
Okay. Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder.
Yes, I like it.
Okay.
The Eagles one started. The bells will be ringing.
Oh, sure. That is good. Yeah.
That's an old soul tune, right? That they redid.
Yeah.
Emily's voice is killer on that.
Yeah, thank you. That is a good one.
Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
Oh,
turd. that should be disallowed in all Christian countries.
Wonderful.
Chick, you like that one?
I like that one.
Okay.
You do.
Stinks.
Well, he
It
loves
gets under
Elton
the
John.
wire. Well, up until Tumbleweed.
That's
but
true.
this one gets in.
Oh, Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. That's the one.
Okay.
I don't know if I know that.
I think it's in, what's the, Love Actually. That's where it got popular, is in that movie, I think.
Oh, this stinks.
Gonna watch the snow fall forever and ever.
It's got its place. Huh?
Yeah, the garbage can.
Yeah, in the bathhouse.
So forced.
Admission's free. And then, of course, the,
Pat, did you slip in the bathhouse?
Yes.
Very, very funny.
Here's Pat's Christmas song. Tom, you ready?
Oh, that's just mean.
What about Santa Claus by Sonny Boy Williamson?
This is one, I love this one. Ever heard this one? Christmas in jail. Christmas in jail. A little too much to drink.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't got no bail.
Where's he going to end up?
Clink.
I like it, clink.
My mom always used the word the clink.
I like that.
Sonny Boy Williamson.
Some nice guitar.
Buy what you need for Santa Claus. She was shopping.
Yeah.
Women be shopping.
Left it in his dresser drawer.
All right, this is one that Chick enjoys.
What is that? What's that?
Or verses.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to understand.
Yeah.
It's cool as hell.
It's great, though. Nice and raw.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name of that song?
Santa Claus
Okay.
by Sonny Boy Williamson.
Oh, man.
How you doing, Josh?
Somebody has a new keyboard.
You're not immediate. Nobody else is immediately angry.
I'm vomiting in my
Love
sleep.
it.
It's so happy. It's a happy song.
It's so fake.
Now, remember,
It's so fake.
they just got caught and they're acting like they're writing a Christmas song.
See? Listen.
Seance.
Seance.
That's a very interesting interpretation.
Yeah. Just kidding. It's Christmas time.
A wonderful Christmas time. Oh, it's
Yeah,
sweet.
see?
Now, is the...
All right.
I did notice that following a controversy a few years ago, it seems that the song "Baby It's Cold Outside" is back.
I love the
That is
version
my
from
favorite.
Elf. Yeah. I
that's
love
very
that.
sweet.
You know Sinatra's version, right, Christy? You know.
Oh God, it's
Remember?
How does it go, Pat?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I really can't stay. Okay, you're gonna go.
I say
you're
that.
Gonna, you're gonna go. I really can't stay, and we're gonna do. This is Sinatra's version.
Okay,
Ready?
Frank Sinatra.
Go ahead.
I really can't stay.
You're staying.
Thank you, Ava Gardner.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ava Gardner.
Yeah, but remember there was a bunch of stations
Yes, a
stopped.
lot of people quit
Nobody was
playing
really
it.
offended
It was,
by it.
Oh, there was some.
God.
I know, but they weren't really offended by it.
No, it was just one of those
They
stunts.
just wanted to make
Yeah.
Women
mountain out of a
kind
molehill.
don't women kind of like to be told they're staying?
Oh, yeah, I'm into it.
There was a sexiness to that song that
It was harmless.
Women
It
aren't
was
that
harmless.
fragile.
No, we're not. And we'll whip your ass.
Yes,
We're not worried about
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So the premise, though, was that
They
it was
will
very
kick your
cold
ass.
outside. He didn't want her to leave.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
maybe just
There's
another
drinks
drink.
involved.
but he's not
Yeah.
being creepy like he.
He's not. No,
you
I
got to
don't
throw
think
it
so.
back to those.
Yeah.
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 You really can't stay.
Yeah. And he's just
the
like,
drugs
no,
are kicking in.
no. Oh.
yeah.
My Viagra's now working. Okay.
Pat, we should do a version of it.
Whatever you want to
Update
do.
it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, do the Viagra / Cialis.
I like that.
What?
I
Make
like
it worse?
Make it a sexual assault.
Yes, yeah.
Full-blown sexual
What do they
assault.
call? What are the drugs called? That
Roofies.
The roofies. Yeah, the roofies.
Doors are all locked.
You don't know who you are.
Just shut your eyes.
Diddy's got the
Lay
camera.
back and enjoy.
I was going somewhere else with luck. I was right.
too.
Yeah.
I would assume that Tom was going to pick up on it.
Yeah. All right. We're going to move on from that to gingerbread houses. A museum in Minnesota offering classes that teach architecture and design using, among other things, gingerbread houses.
This is load bearing. These gumdrops are going to be used as rivets for this load bearing piece.
So much for having fun with the gingerbread house.
NPR News reports that the Stearns History Museum in St. Cloud hosts the unusual workshop as part of its mission to preserve and share history. The class is led by Evan Larson with GLT Architects, who requires gingerbread architects to sketch a blueprint and apply for a building permit.
Oh, forget that.
Checks each design.
Yeah, the building permit, that's going to be impossible.
Oh, I know. Take you, 6 to 8 weeks before you can even get
You got to
pulled?
grease some palms, don't you?
Yeah. Giving builders the green light to construct their gingerbread houses. The idea, of course, is to have fun, but I wonder, do they put them on display? Yeah. But they make some pretty cool gingerbread.
I bet there are some cool looking ones.
Yeah.
Have you seen the charcuterie houses where it's all like meat and crackers now and cheeses instead of it's the savory version?
Then do you eat them or is
yeah. You set it up so that it's just the holiday version.
Wouldn't it be like Jenga? You pull the wrong thing and the whole thing falls
It all
down.
falls, yeah.
Wow, that's great. I haven't seen one of those.
They look neat. Yeah, they're
We'll have to
fun.
bring one of those in here for the. I'm going to probably throw together a little Christmas party for you guys.
You are?
Really?
Can you organize getting a
charcuterie house?
A charcuterie house? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to come, Chick. It's supposed to be fun.
He won't come anyway.
He's just talking out his ass.
No,
He's
we're gonna
not
have
going to
lunch.
have it.
We'll have lunch.
We've done one every year.
Well, you need to tell us in advance.
Well, I'm going to tell you when I get it nailed down.
He waits because he doesn't want us
got
on
less
doesn't
than
want
2
us there.
weeks.
That's why he doesn't want us. Can you
That's a
imagine?
pretty good move.
Can you imagine?
Very smart.
Can you imagine us asking him, can you be somewhere next Tuesday? Oh,
No.
I have a meeting. Oh.
I'm sure I
Tuesday,
do.
I'm having surgery.
You're having surgery?
Yeah, my other eye's
her other
getting.
eye.
Oh, it's not the rejuvenation?
No, not this one.
Yeah, I got the dog. I got the dog in the cane plant.
Wow, that's not fun.
I think we did it.
Your best friend.
We already did a gingerbread house of mine.
I thought you said 4.
We did 4 of them. Yeah.
4 of them. You've done 4.
What are you flipping 3?
Oh no! Wait a second. That is a great idea. Can you imagine HGTV?
Flip this gingerbread house.
Your friend.
Somebody should.
Mina could do it. This gingerbread house has good bones.
That's funnier than anything
great.
Saturday Night Live's done this year.
Yeah.
So that would
You know
be
what?
great.
That would be
Flipping gingerbread
so
houses.
funny.
I love the fact that this is a fun idea for architecture students, but I mean, obviously, if you have to get it through the process of going to the inspector and everything,
Yes.
I mean, it's going to be.
Is there anything more crooked than those people?
Not really.
It's important to have housing that is properly made and
The sanitation department.
Okay, yeah.
So what is it, cardboard roof and then the gingerbread on top? I've never done these.
No.
Never done a gingerbread house?
Well, you can buy
an apartment.
now. You can buy the house already made. It's already made of gingerbread.
What?
It's just the sides. It's the structure itself, and then you decorate it and put it together.
Yeah, then you just put
You
on
don't
the.
have to put the roof on or nothing?
Nope, it's all done.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that's
then you
cheating.
Modular?
It is
Modular
essentially.
gingerbread home.
Yes, it's essentially delivered. You just have to add the siding.
The best part is trying to get the icing to stick so your walls don't fall down.
You
That's
have to.
so fun.
You have to put it together. It's just the structure.
No,
itself.
the ones I have they're all
done.
They're all done.
So you're just gluing the candy on?
Yeah, you're just gluing the candy on.
Okay.
And eating it.
Wow,
that's
gee,
the beauty for the
Gee,
kids.
that-
Do you like gingerbread?
First
I
of
love
all, you let
gingerbread.
the kids eat that candy that comes with those?
No, we buy separate.
Fresh?
Remember
Go to Whole
windmill
Foods
cookies?
and like it. I do.
Were windmill cookies essentially gingerbread?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ginger cookie.
Gotcha,
Yeah. I
yeah.
think that the windmill cookies are those hard or soft?
Hard.
They
They're
were kind
hardy.
of crispy, yeah.
Isn't the gingerbread man? Isn't there that endless video when your kids are 3? They watch it over and over again.
What?
Yeah,
I remember,
Yeah, he's chasing the gingerbread man.
Are you thinking of the... Oh, yeah, hey, I'm the You can't catch me.
Yeah.
Gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Run as fast as you can.
My nieces love that. You're right.
I don't know how I could forget that. I've watched it 10,000 times with a kid on my
And then the
lap. Better
gingerbread-
get a new kid so I can get through it and do it again.
Gingerbread man made a comeback in Shrek, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen Ginger Dead Man?
No.
Oh, is that a horror film?
Yes, Gary Busey voices the Ginger
No
Dead
way.
Man.
Sounds delightful.
It's animated?
He's kind of a puppet deal.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It is just awful.
All right.
As it's kind of meant to be, I think.
Gotcha.
A Virginia man is accused of trying to shoplift.
Whether or not he's had sex makes no difference to this story.
What?
You said a Virginia man.
Not a virgin, a Virginia.
I misheard.
Is accused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I try to throw a joke out there?
No,
We can talk more about Paul Rogers and his dick. Whatever it was you wanted to.
Radioactive.
Man is brilliant. Man is one of the all-time greats.
Talk about his dick.
I thought you honestly heard me say that. A Virginia man is accused of trying to shoplift during a Shop with a Cop event. WTVR reports about 50 Chesterfield County police officers gathered at a Walmart.
Chesterfield tastes good like a cigarette should.
It's WTVR.
TVR.
Okay, because WVCR, nothing's ever live.
Police Lieutenant James Lamb told the station that an
Eyes on the lamb.
came up to us and informed us they had a shoplifting in progress.
That's as good as Virgin.
Thank you.
I think.
Talk about Paul Rogers.
I think we've had two bad ones since the Virgin joke.
How do we start talking about
okay.
Paul Rogers isn't even talking about Paul Rogers.
Officers found the suspect attempting to make his escape, but was soon surrounded and taken into custody.
So the guy shoplifting.
Did I mention it was a Shop with a Cop event?
So there are cops all over the store.
The firm.
The 32-year-old faces a felony charge of grand larceny. He attempted to steal nearly $1,400 worth of items.
Oh, man. He just picked the wrong day.
Yeah.
Well, but he had to see all the cop cars out there. What an idiot. Maybe he figured, well, no one would be stupid enough to do this, so they're not going to be looking.
Maybe.
Makes sense. But fortunately, it's a Shop with a Cop was Thursday. Friday was masturbate with your cellmate.
Masturbate with your cellmate.
It's a big deal.
Well, he's going to be there just in time. What an idiot.
You know what tomorrow is, Spike?
I'll be behind the sink.
I've been saving up.
Then he won't be a virgin man anymore, will he?
Okay, well.
There's the nice bow. Yes. There you go.
It's time to check
Have you
in
heard
with
the joke about hide and seek? You probably haven't, had you? The hide and seek joke?
Oh, it's so good.
Josh, you want to tell her the hide and seek joke?
Two fellas or
Yeah.
They meet at a bar. It's mostly men.
He said, Josh, tell the joke.
I want
Mostly
to get the setup.
Oh, and they go back to, the one guy's house.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to play some hide and seek? The other guy goes, sure. And he goes, okay. If you can find me, you can make love to me up the... and if you can't find me, I'll be behind the couch.
A true classic. And thank you for putting the English on it there.
Sure.
The spin.
Your genuinely excited voice sells it.
There's a little bit of Mel Torme there at the end.
Make it a little more Virginian.
The safety of your home and family. That's what I'm talking about. There's no better time to act than right now. Simply Safe extending their massive Black Friday deal for Bob and Tom listeners. Get 50% off a new Simply Safe security system. The home security I trust with my compound. Been using it for a decade. And it brings me of all people, peace of mind. My home is protected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you can get 50% off today just by visiting Simply Safe. Tom, this is your last chance to protect your home at Simply Safe's lowest prices of the year. Old school systems only take action when somebody's already in your house, and that's too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection, changes the game by preventing crime like break-ins, package thefts, vandalism before it even happens. Active Guard agents see anyone lurking, acting suspicious. They talk to them directly, set off spotlights, even call the police before they can break in. And Simply Safe is extending their massive Black Friday deal for Bob and Tom listeners. This week only, get 50% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. This is your last chance to claim their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
It's the best. We got it right here, as a matter of fact. We're coming back with a little bit of history for you, a little bit of knowledge. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This stuff from you. I hit a guy in the jaw and as hard as I could twice in somewhere in New York, Albany, New York. I just played the Palace Theater, and we were going to go get something to eat. And it was a restaurant attached to the hotel, and my bus was across the street because I always stay on my bus. And this girl came over and started talking to us at our table, and I don't know her, she had her sister does stand up in New York, and Vic Henley was the opening act, and he does stand up in New York, and he knows her. So they were talking across the table. If it wouldn't have been for that, I'd have shoot her away because I was trying to eat my crappy little piece of tilapia.
You must do very well.
She gets up and leaves, and she comes back, and she has her sister on the phone, and she's headlining a club that Vic and I headlined forever in Columbus, Ohio. And so she hands the phone to Vic. She sits down next to me, and Vic can't hear, so he gets up and walks away. And then a guy comes over to her. So some guy came up to me and asked me, a young guy, for an autograph. I said, I'm trying to eat right now. And this guy comes over, pokes her in the shoulder, and says, get over here. And she gets up real nervous and walks over there. And I'm like, man, what is this? And I see the guy walking over towards me. And he goes, how come you took a picture with my girlfriend? You didn't take a picture with my son. Both of them were connected to this guy. And I don't know. I don't know anything. But he was standing up, and I was sitting down. So I started to stand up, and he shoved me back down in my chair. Uh-oh. And I'm like, all right, okay. And so it was ugly. It was a nice place, too. Wine glasses, tablecloths, and it all went flying. And I got up and shoved him, and he took a big swing at me and hit me, but not really with a punch, but hit me and left his jaw just hanging out there. And I'm like, all right, here you go, buddy. You can't leave your jaw hanging out there. And I just, boom. And he called the cops and filed assault charges on me, or tried to, and the cops showed up, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
The old Chevy Chase shoulder kick.
So
it's hard sometimes. You know.
So now, and that's why now I have to have police everywhere I go, because probably nothing will happen, but if it does, I can't hit people.
Yeah.
I'm 61. I don't need to be getting in fights or anything. And Pat, who's not very big, but my guy Pat, that drives a bus and manages my road stuff, he's a little guy in stature, but he's a 7th degree black belt, and so he actually got this guy in a sleeper hold from behind after I hit him, and then the guy started tapping him on the arm, and he goes, "This ain't the MMA. You're going to the floor."
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hey, I'm Ed Septic with Ed Septic Plumbing and Supply, and have I got a treat for you guys just in time for the holidays. The new Ed Septic, I'll bang your pipes, not your wife t-shirt. All proceeds go to charity. You know her, she dances the lunch shift down at the Hip Hugger. These things are soft, they're comfortable. If you don't believe me, check out this celebrity endorsement.
Ed, I know I'm doing it. Folks, get one of these. I guess, they have different sizes, and there's a hoodie version too. It's if you buy one, it'll help shut Ed up.
Get them now, because they're going fast. They're only available till this Thursday. After that, they're like a clog I dealt with, gone forever. Order one today at bobandtom.com.
Like every other comedian ever, I too have recently broken up with my girlfriend.
So you had to let her go from the van.
I unchained her from the radiator.
Well, I guess that's over.
I broke up, my last girlfriend, I broke up via voicemail. Is that
really?
tacky?
That is kind of tacky.
Well, hear me out.
All right.
I didn't leave a message on her voicemail.
Oh.
I left it on the outgoing message on my voicemail.
all right. Hi, this is Brendan.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave a message
It's less
unless
confrontational.
you're
If this is Susan, it's over.
All right.
Hit the bricks, Ugga-Mug.
But anybody else just leave your message?
Yeah, anybody else leave a message.
Don't forget your number. Did you start with your message? Your message is important to me.
Unless it's Susan.
Did you say hit the bricks, Ugga-Mug?
Yeah, I called her Ugga-Mug. She's ugly. I was dating an ugly girl.
Well, somebody has to.
She was hard on the eyes.
Wow.
Ugga-Mug.
Ugga-Mug.
I think I'm going to start calling you that. That'll be like my little pet name for you, Christy. Ugga-Mug.
Oh, well, that's not appropriate.
No, certainly not. I just think it's cute. Ugga-Mug.
Well, you could be mean to ugly girls because they don't have feelings. I saw that on the Discovery Channel.
That's what you were told, right?
Well, there you go.
I discovered that. On the
Hey, by the way, have something for the quotes page. Nicely done. Usually you don't make the quotes page in the first 10 minutes, but you just did.
She bought rocks one time from Pier 1 Imports. She bought a basket of rocks.
No kidding.
To decorate her coffee table with. Well, they had like words chiseled into them.
Oh, okay.
That's
They
weird.
said like joy and happiness and friendship. So like one night I just took a handful of those rocks and I drove around my neighborhood chucking them through people's windows.
Joy.
Like, here comes happiness. We were driving to the mall one time so she could buy some dumb stuff. And there was a car in front of us, and it had a bumper sticker that said, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter" on it. And she was all like, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter? What's that mean?" And I was like, think about it. Who's the most famous Jewish carpenter you can think of?
Right.
And I swear to God, she went, I don't know, Geppetto?
You had me until up the steps.
And the floor does rotate while you're eating dinner.
It's a Christmas sweater, ugly Christmas sweater party coming up Wednesday night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Jess Hooker.
Yeah.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Trying to decide who's going to throw this basketball at. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
I am the dude.
I will remind you that Week 14 of the NFL concludes this evening, and you are not changing your pick. You had a rough weekend.
Yes.
With your picks, but beginning tomorrow, you can weigh in.
Was I 4-8, 4-9? I think.
Whoa.
That's all right. You're still way up.
No, that's really bad. Josh, that's really bad. Oh, my God.
That's horrible. I don't.
Oh.
Ace.
You didn't tell me he was going to jump in.
So bad. So
Look,
bad.
no, there's nothing you guys can do. What do you think I'm going to like double or triple shock it or something?
No, you're smarter than that.
I'm smarter than that.
Okay, because I mean, you could do a quad. If you believe in your bet tonight, you could take all the money you lost.
What are you talking? And double it? And
no. Times
What'd
four.
you bet? What'd you what?
$10,000.
$10,000.
It's Cincinnati.
I have Dallas plus 6 points tonight against the Bengals.
Oh,
You don't wanna be
in Dallas. Am I going to lose bad?
You don't want to be rooting for Dallas.
And I don't. So you think I should switch and then triple it up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
So I go to
with your gut.
Cincinnati. They're a great team.
Bengals -6 and then like triple shock it.
Yeah. Joe Burrow 4 touchdowns.
No, they're in Dallas.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Dallas
Cowboys
plus the
are at
6.
home.
Yeah, and
I have no idea what any of this means.
no, I don't either. I don't either, really.
So it's not gonna do. Okay, that's fine. Well, in the
There's
meantime,
nothing you can say that would make. All right, you sons of bitches.
I love
Is
this.
this what you wanted? See me bleed? I'll just lay there and bleed a while. I will take Dallas plus the 6, and I will triple shock it for the first time ever.
That'll help you. That'll help you
This
catch
season.
up.
3. I'm at triple.
right.
Triple shock.
Holy cow.
I've blown the doors off.
All right. Well, let's move forward here. We got things to do
sorry
here.
to bother you. Okay.
You made your point.
Didn't mean to be part of the show.
You made your point. I'm just trying to get in the spirit of things. I just thought that, back to you.
Your turn. History.
Where's my intro?
I'm texting with my cleaning. Okay. Time now for today in history. Here's alternate intro.
Oh, man.
What do you think? Yeah.
I hear this at the mall. I'm just feeding my shoelace into the escalator.
That'd be a slow way to go.
Better than hearing this.
Okay, we have. I'll play some music for this first date here. The Charlie Brown Christmas premiered on this date on CBS way back in 1965.
Yeah.
I don't feel I'm overstating this. It's one of the greatest things ever.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
It's absolutely
I agree.
amazing.
I mean, it's amazing.
Who doesn't love it?
This music has. Now it means Christmas, and it has since '65.
I think this is skating, right?
Yeah.
This soundtrack is the only time I ever purchased a CD from Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Wow.
I don't know if they still do. They'll have like 5 or 6 CDs there.
Yeah.
I went, well, I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's great.
It's just great stuff.
Yeah.
That CD was actually pulled.
It was
by Lucy.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah. She,
just before I was going to play it. She pulled it. I fell right on my butt.
Jerk.
Okay. On this date, on a different note, in '67, just 2 years after that, Jim Morrison arrested on stage in New Haven, Connecticut.
Was he naked that time?
Partially.
I think he was,
not Connecticut. Miami Beach, he was naked.
Yeah, this one, I think he might have just been cursing or something.
You have a big hog?
Well, bigger than most. They
called him the Lizard King.
There you go.
Yeah.
As big as a lizard.
Wore leather pants a lot, so it stuck out.
They were snakeskin pants. And his bandmates finally said, "Hey, Jim, there's an odor issue."
Have you ever worn a pair of leather pants? Yes or no?
Yes.
You have.
No way.
Like to go out to the bar?
No way.
No.
As a joke.
No.
Oh, you were
In
serious.
a play.
My brother had a pair of them, and I used to wear them skiing back in the way back in
They
the
were
day.
warm?
No
Yeah.
kidding.
They weren't bad.
Weren't they immediately ruined?
Yeah, of course, but they were my brothers. Thanks, John.
So they weren't like Jim Morrison, cool tight leather pants.
They were not. On this date in 1983, Scarface, starring Al Pacino, was released.
It's dated.
To say hello to my little friend.
Wasn't that the movie that had the most F words in it for a long time?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way they didn't have
rough
to
chainsaw scene,
didn't have to write a script. Let's see. That's too sad.
That guy from the chainsaw scene did stand up for a long time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He only recently passed away.
Angel Salazar.
Yeah.
Angel Salazar.
yeah.
He was on. I remember him being in here.
Yeah.
I think Chick can do an impression of this guy. The long-lived, recently passed away, Kirk Douglas, born on this date in 1916.
That's right, Tom. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, we had Frank Gorshin in the room doing it.
Michael Douglas is dead.
Dad.
I love you, Spartacus. Join me in heaven.
Another brilliant.
That's Tony Curtis. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Brilliant comedian, Red Fox, born on this date in 1922.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And then some people who are still alive, Bo Bridges, born in 41.
Not Bo Brummel?
Dick Butkus.
Oh, I just saw him in a movie.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it Pride and Prejudice?
It was honestly Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Oh, gosh.
He and Bubba Smith are at a buffet and the Gremlins attack.
They did. He and Bubba cashed in on it for a little bit.
Yeah.
They sure did. I remember plainly Bubba Smith playing for Michigan State and thinking, this guy is so big and so fast. He's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he did pretty
You
well.
think he made more money playing football or being in a Police Academy movies?
Police Academy movie.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, back in those days, probably, sadly. Yeah,
That is sad.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.